It's the deal. See what we got going on here. Share this with a few folks. Phone lines good. Cash app good. All of that stuff. All the stuff the streamers say. Share this. Yeah. Where we at? It's funny because yesterday evening I ended up doing. So shout out to Bootleg Kev. Bootleg Kev is like one of the first DJs in Arizona that started supporting me. Like right when I was first trying to change my life. Um, he's one of the first DJs to ever play my stuff outside of California. Um, Kev was like a hot DJ in Phoenix at the time, Phoenix, Arizona. Every time I went to Phoenix, doing the business and hustling, Kev was always right there. He was always right there. So whenever he calls me, I'm gonna show up for him. You know what I mean? Like as fast as I can. It's you got to take care of your peoples that always took care of you. That's like an important thing. And Kev is one of those people. And obviously, when you know somebody want to talk to you, right? And don't get me wrong, Kev would talk to me no matter if I call Kev, it could just be a random Tuesday, and I want to actually promote something, I could just pop up. But for sure, when Kev gonna call me, um, I know right now we in the middle of a storm. People are watering it. You know what I'm saying? People are watering. Right now, whatever has happened is somebody else is watering it. They growing the story for whatever reason, which is fine. Like I don't mind. But I know that they're gonna ask me about these things, and as much as I really don't care to talk about them, I think part of the brand of being exactly who I am is giving y'all my honest opinion about something. Trying my best to articulate it to where it don't come across as negative or insulting. You know what I'm saying? But it still don't work. You know what I'm saying? So to a certain place, you just got to be like, fuck it. And that's to me where it's at with it. It's like a lot of my thoughts is like, fuck it, bro. Like I care about all these little dudes. I care about, what YG means to the West Coast. I care about Mustard. I don't like that Flacco is kind of lying on Mustard like that. That means something to me. You know what I mean? I watched them little dudes come up and change their life. I watched them little dudes come up and change their life. Right? I watch the whole Pushes Inc. clique come up together, right, and change their lives. And you just watching a bunch of kids who didn't have Dr. Dre. You know what I mean? They didn't have Dr. Dre. They didn't have DJ Quick. They didn't have Battle Cat. It reminded me of our era, right? When we came up, the New West, like our generation, we really didn't have anybody. It was just us. And we didn't really end up birthing the type of producers we needed. It didn't quite happen that way for us. So to watch that whole era of jerk kids come up, the jerk, you're a jerk. That era of really festive, fun, young lifestyle in Los Angeles, watching them come up, I saw it in person. Like I saw the parties. And for whatever it's worth, I'm very protective over them. Honestly, I am very protective over them. It don't matter if we don't talk. It don't matter if we don't see eye to eye. You know what I mean? Like I'm protective over that era. I'm protective over that whole generation of guys. I'm ridiculously protective over them. I've always argued for their correct legacy placement. I've always, stood up for everything they accomplished because I know how hard it is to do what they did. So my respect for, that movement is through the roof. I don't got to go into a bunch of personal shit. There's no personal agenda for me. My dudes is my dudes. Everybody know who my dudes is. Everybody know who I came up with. You know what I mean? But I'm protective over the things Mustard and YG accomplished. I'm protective over people lying on their legacy and lying on their name. It just means something to me, bro. Whether it don't mean nothing to nobody else, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care how nobody else really feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like their legacy is worth standing up for. And somebody actually lying on them means something to me. So, that's it. That's it. Straight up. And as far as the Kev interview, I'm sure like this really dope, hour and a half, 2 hour conversation is going to be reduced down to a bunch of clips that are like, highlights of a really deeper conversation. And it's going to be took into, minimal clips of, whatever people feel like is engaging. But I'm okay with my intellect being pieced out like that's just part of what happened. And it's part of being friends with somebody. Like I said, with Bootleg Kev, it's part of being friends with somebody. You know what I mean? It's not as important. So simple as that. So whatever comes from an interview, I don't care. I've tried to express to people don't believe me, but I don't like talking. And people just think that's so crazy. But I think part of it is you trying to communicate exactly what's inside of you to the outside. So it's like required. The best advice Lil Wayne ever gave me, and I've said it on this stream, is you got to be okay with being misunderstood. You got to be okay with being misunderstood. You know what I mean? And it's okay if people don't. I don't really care what nobody feels. I don't. I really don't. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not intentionally, even cuz like I'm not intentionally trying to tear down no nigga. I just don't like the bullshit. I'm just not good at that. You know what I mean? And I've always been outspoken. Even as a Crip, like older homies that was like if I had my older homie Pluck or Moon or Tone or Boo or Maine or Shady, I've always been outspoken. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? Outspoken meaning that like even in the chaos, I'm not finna hold my tongue. The only time I'm gonna hold my tongue is with the police. That's it. You know what I mean? And I that's because I don't speak their language. So let's get an attorney in here who speak the way they speak. So, fuck who don't like it. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? But again, it is what it is.
Yeah. What up, man? Nah, I can dig what you're saying.
I mean, me and you talk more in private than we do on these apps or across these phones. I mean, or in public. And I get it. It's really hard for people to understand what I'm about. Sometimes it be foolishness. Like today we were talking about Game. And I see Game is hot in the media. I'm not one of those people trying to take advantage of his press or none of that stuff. I don't got time for that, bro. I don't honestly I don't need nobody for press. Straight up, I don't need nobody for no damn press. I could, you know, I'll never forget explaining to Still. I didn't need like I create my own energy because I understand exactly what hip hop is about. I did the work. I fucking did the work. And I'm always doing the work. And I'm always doing the work. I'm always doing the work. You know what I mean? So as long as I'm willing to learn and do the work, I'm gonna always be able to generate like a sonic boom. Like always. You know what I mean? Because I'm always doing the work. I'm always learning what my predecessors did, what was their inspiration, what is culture really about. Like when we say street urban culture and I create all these aspects and I make a list of aspects, I'm always gonna be able to generate it as long as I see fit. And I was trying to explain this to Trap and Lex earlier, right? Because I get the dichotomy of somebody like Game, like Chuck to people, right? I get it. Like, and it's like, this is Game in a nutshell, right? Is this no? I shouldn't talk about this.
No, go ahead, because I'm gonna talk about it.
Would he
Then
be mad?
if you want to bring it up, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna get mad
You
about
think
it.
Chuck would be mad and shit? He'd be like, man, fucking Glasses. I don't think so. Because to me, this is the
You gonna get involved
complexity.
in this, G?
Huh?
This is a complex situation, bro.
Well, it depends, right? It's like, right? It's like Chuck is the kind of person, right, where I'll never forget we was shooting a video to Lift Me Up. Lift Me Up was like probably my favorite J-Rock song. Like Lift Me Up is like still probably top 5 J-Rock songs to me. You know what I mean? The Wind is there. Lift Me Up, a couple songs y'all don't know about. But like ever since I met Johnny, like I always been a fan. Like he's I always felt like y'all never fully got his personality. You know what I mean? He's a lot more DMX and just than anything, but I think he's so reserved to everybody. But you know, he's a dope brother. But Lift Me Up, I just knew that this was finna be his song, right? Because it just had this real hip hop vibe. It was so dope. I just remember the first time I heard it, like, damn, I wish this was my song. You know what I'm saying? I just love that fucking song. And
I thought it was a dope record, but damn.
I thought it was gonna be. I wish it was my song. I just love that beat, man. I love that song, bro. And
A lot of people thought Dr. Dre made that beat.
yeah. But you remember at this time still, and I remember they was asking Chuck to be in the video, right? They wanted Game in the video. And he was like, yeah, he was coming. And everybody came and did their cameo. DJ Quick was in the video. Like it was a big deal because it was really important. Like we really thought this was the song. Like for real. Like
Is that the one they shot the Nickersons?
yeah. But they also shot Ghetto in the Nickersons too.
Yeah, because I remember it might have been the Ghetto video. I remember DJ Quick pulled up to that too.
Yeah. Well, and Quick always came through, right? And Game is so they want Game to be a cameo, right? It's because Game is like the guy. You know what I'm saying? Like he's like the biggest thing.
Can I show it?
Right? So it's like, yeah, Game, like, you know, Chuck, like he coming, right? It's good business, right? So Gang come to the video, right? Pull up, dope joint, you know, he there to support. But it's a new sweater that's starting to pop right now. And it's a sweater, right? The whole sweater looked like a skeleton, like it's a rib cage skeleton, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a rib cage skeleton. And when it's time for Game's cameo, right? He zips the whole thing up and it covers his face. Right?
What the fuck you coming to a nigga video?
Right, so
that's foul.
And he shouts out Game on the track. Right? He said 2 times for my nigga Game. Like, you know what I mean? That was an important part. And you see the video and Game is wearing a mask, so you can't see his game. Like, I mean, Chuck is like 6'4", 6'5", so you know it's a tall guy, but like you don't see him. Right? And that is the dichotomy of Game, right? Whereas like he for sure can because he told you he was coming, but then he wore a thing, right, where you don't see is his face. And that don't actually work. Everybody don't feel the same about that shit.
Now let me ask you this, because Game was one of the biggest artists on the planet at the time. Do you think he could have been under some type of labor restriction to where, because Interscope is putting millions of dollars of marketing in this dude at this point, and I'm pretty sure he just couldn't do what the fuck he wanted to do.
Yeah, he could have. He had his own deal at that time. He had left Interscope. He was at Geffen. It was under Black Wall Street.
Yeah, you just never know, man. Situations like this could be so tricky, man, because them dudes got a lot of history together.
But that's the dichotomy of Game, right? Where it's like you'll be like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And that's Chuck, bro. That's really Chuck. That's really Game. And you
Well,
just be
and
looking like,
I'm not making excuses
nigga.
for him because I don't know the situation, bro, but he probably wasn't allowed to show himself, bro. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I don't know if it's about. First off, Game is not the kind of person somebody's gonna allow him to do nothing. That just ain't how it works. Game ain't gonna do what the fuck he want to do. That's Chuck. He gonna do what he want to do. Chuck told a story the other day where he was like, niggas didn't want to fuck with me. He fuck with me anyway.
Man, you know what, man? A lot of people don't understand. I feel what you're saying, G, and you are right? But I think a lot of people think that people can do what they want to when they're on a label. That's not necessarily true. If
It was his
somebody is
label. This ain't one of those conversations. Still.
Oh
It's
no,
not one of
this
them.
ain't that. But I'm just saying
This
real
ain't
quick
that.
because I see people over there talk about artists can do what they want to do. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Artists can't do what the fuck they want to
In
do.
this particular situation, yes, he could have. Yeah. But I mean, why is a whole nother conversation, and that's kind of the argument when it comes to Chuck. Like, you know what I mean? And to me, like that is really where everybody not. That's to me, like if there was ever like a disdain, that's to me where everything could start at. And it's this type of confusion that, sometimes clouds the love that's happening. You know what I mean? People just not sure. To me, I'm just grateful for anything. And, homies is tripping.
Let me ask you this, bro. Do this wind up turning into a war of words?
No.
Huh?
Because even when you saying that still, even for you to say that irresponsibly, this is going to go right to guns.
Man,
this
you
ain't
know
finna
what?
be no
No,
rap shit.
I'm not trying to be irresponsible. Nothing. I'm just talking real, man. Do you think they
I'm
just
saying
leave
real,
this alone?
this, if this was to turn into a war of words, it's going to turn into a war of bullets. Because ain't nobody finna let nobody disrespect them and do all of that. These two gang members, you know what I'm saying? This ain't finna go that way.
I would hope not, bro. And if we that
It's the
place,
only
man,
way it
with
can
music,
go.
man,
It's no alternative.
if we at that place with music, dog, to where, man, we in a sad place, bro.
But it's not music. It ain't never just been music. Even when all the people lie, like it's ever just rapping and you just gonna see each other and be cool, bro. You talking shit about somebody. You know what I mean? You talking shit about somebody, bro. You saying some shit about somebody. You calling somebody out their name. You think that's a war of words? Like you think you can sit somewhere still and somebody call you a bitch ass nigga, you gonna just sit right there and be cool with it? No. I don't give a fuck if it's over beats. You know what I mean? So damn sure this ain't gonna quite be nothing simple. And that's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So
well, I'll tell you this though, man, and this how I feel about this, man, for real, right? You supposed to always ride with the home team. And that's just me saying if it was,
even going through that, that's kind of the thing. You know what I mean? It ain't like trying to go backwards. It's just even moving forwards because it ain't really no beef, bro. Like the truth is, it ain't no fucking beef. You know what I mean? But it's just this is kind of what it's like being in the middle of a bunch of men trying to figure out everything they got going on. Like,
Game responded to doing this?
I'm sure.
I see some shit in the chat. People saying that he said they ain't paid for my face. That was crazy.
I hope he didn't say that because he wouldn't have charged. I mean, would he have charged for his face? I doubt he told him he was going to charge for his face.
Yeah, see, the thing is, man, it can get so messy even talking about this shit, dog. That's why I don't even like having these fucking conversations, man, because it's just, no matter what you say, it's going to come out. You feel what I'm saying? Like
it's the hard conversations, bro.
It's a hard conversation, dog, because we definitely ain't want to be having in public. You know what I'm saying? Not the real conversations, you know? But it is what it is, you know?
I saw somebody saying I take up for somebody, Game or Flacco. I don't take up for nobody, man.
Flacco? Let me get the chat, man.
But it's not
well,
that I
get
it. Like,
in other news,
it's the ability to intellect. I think the moments where my emotions come piercing through, I think I take up for. I mean, if taking up, if that's the case, I took up for Drake. If that's the case, I take up for J. Cole. If that's the case, I take up for everybody. It's just a weird thing, man. Like, I was asking Trap and Lex, like, I guess it's just a perspective. You know what I'm saying? And mine's ain't important in this conversation. How I feel about what somebody do is got nothing to do with what they doing. Like, if we diagnosing somebody else's emotions, I could tell you for sure what they felt about it for sure. And if you asking me my opinion, like, even with somebody like Flacco, I keep telling him, I'm like, bro, that's just irresponsible, bro. Like, you shouldn't lie on this man. You shouldn't lie on Mustard, bro. That's not cool. This is serious. This is real life. This ain't no video game. You ain't holding no controller.
You seem like you doubling down on that shit too.
We talk about that all the time, Glasses. People do a lot of irresponsible shit, dog, and I don't think they have no idea. They couldn't even fathom the repercussions of some of the shit that they talk about, bro. They have no idea, and that's the dangerous part about this shit right now. Is people on here talking about a bunch of shit they don't have no clue about, dog. And I don't know why people don't think shit go happen.
Well, I think people kind of see this, and again, this is just a TV show. Like, right, we're characters on the TV. Like, and I remember I ran into Breezy last week, one of the most supportive people at the lunch table, right? And I told her, like, see, I was explaining to her, like, I be in play. This is like my life. Like, I ran into her at the Rare Breed on the set, like on a bike set. And I'm like, this is like normal for me to like do this. So this is what makes me different than most people, most rappers. I don't got nobody with me. I got a gun. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And everybody know that.
Literal.
So but I'm certain when I'm saying what I'm saying. It's not about, like, again, even like if that's the case, if I could logically or intellectually process anything, I will. Like, there are very few times I'm gonna be emotional in conversations. And I get it. That is true. Like, this is entertainment for some people. Most 99.9% of the people. And truly, we are entertaining you with our real lives.
It's entertainment till it ain't entertainment no more, bro. This stuff, man. You know, I've been around through all of the messiest wars, dog, and I've really been there. I don't talk about that stuff that much, but you know the stuff that that happened with Tone and old boy. Like, I don't been in them situations, dog. That shit ain't no fun, dog.
Yeah.
Like, it's really not no fun, dog. And I think a lot of these people that talk all this shit ain't never been through nothing, dog.
Well, and that, to me, even when I was explaining to Flacco on a thing, I was like, bro, you just being irresponsible. Like, the truth is, we empowered you. Los Angeles street urban culture empowered you. Without this for you to talk about, you would still just be some little kid that nobody knows on the internet. Without certain people sitting next to you from the life, you wouldn't really have no credibility. You know what I mean? Like, he's a gifted storyteller, but what good is the story if it's just a lie and it got real life, ramifications? That's what I believe. And that's really the depth that I could say to him as a man, as a man, as an adult, as an elder. That's the greatest advice I could tell him. Look, man, I think you should be way more responsible with your platform. You know what I mean? You don't really know no police. You don't really know no feds. You way too square. Would no police talk to you? Like you don't, you're not from no part of the life. Like they may monitor your page for information, but they wouldn't talk to you, bro. That don't even make sense. Like again, to him, like right, he takes his natural gift of storytelling and okay, it's one thing when you telling a story. It's another thing when you lying about something that has real life ramifications.
You know,
That's
besides the
important.
views and all that stuff, bro, I think some of these motherfuckers getting paid.
Of course. Of course.
I really do, bro. I think people, bro, that don't look at stuff through the lens that me and you look through the lens none of us look through, right? We look at stuff through the lens of reality, right? I think to them this is all a game, and I think the people that's paying them the money think it's a game. They think it's almost cute. You feel what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
gonna pay these dudes to do this, man. And I don't think they have no idea, bro.
I think that in this day and age, things are being built by storylines. You know what I'm saying? Storylines are being paid for like that. And that's what they doing it. And they got people that's taking on money to create these storylines. You know what I'm saying?
On some WWE shit.
Basically. And the shit ain't cool because the shit could be like you creating fake storyline of people real life stuff. That's what's not cool about it.
Like
You
the
know,
lie, like the lie on mustard is so important because it's some gang shit.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, you know what, man? And that's the thing, man. When you really know, when you really have firsthand knowledge of stuff, bro, you know what can come from it, man. People could get hurt, like real fucking bad. You know what I'm saying? Real shit happen. And I've always made myself that promise. This stuff ain't that important to me, man, to where I'm gonna ever sacrifice my character, man, or just not do the right thing, bro, for some fucking views. Fuck these views. Fuck all this shit. I will give me a fucking job. I got a degree. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. The thing is, man, I just think it's too many people willing to sacrifice their manhood and just principles because they don't have no principles. We expecting people that don't have principles to have principles.
I was explaining this to Kev yesterday, and he finally understood it because I remember him arguing when we had that conversation about old boy. When I was saying he wasn't hip hop, this was in 2021. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
bro, the burden of culture is what hip hop is. The burden of culture. This is like it's a responsibility, right? It's like you carry something that is heavy on your shoulders, and representing you're representing a group of people. You know what I'm saying? You're representing a group of people. So it's like that's what hip hop is. It's a very particular group of people you're representing. If you don't represent people, like if you just represent mainstream America, you're not hip hop. Anybody can make that's pop music, right? And this is a prime example, right? Where like I'm telling Flacco, like if you was a part of this, somebody would have told you, hey, this is not cool. Right? This is not cool. Right? Hey, you got to be more responsible with your platform. So when I even talk to him, right, because people feel like I talk to academics of Flacco a certain way. When I talk to him like a fucking adult, like a older man talking to a younger man, a black man talking to a younger black man. Hey man, listen, take y'all gifts, bro, and be more responsible in certain places. It's one thing to make your entertainment. I don't if if you arguing with some rapper and you want to fight him, that's cool, whatever, bro. Like, stand up, right? But the truth is, in things that can implicate somebody in crimes like this shit with Mustard particularly, that's irresponsible. And it's a lie. Like you can't story tell a lie. But the reason he could get away with it is because he doesn't have the burden of culture. He don't have the burden of representation. He can just be about whatever means something to him and it's valuable to him economically. You feel me? He could just go along with it because guess what? There is nothing about it that actually can, like if I come out here and falsely represent 7th Street Crip, bro, I'm gonna get a phone call and probably a pop-up. If I come out here and I represent Los Angeles incorrectly, my nigga, I'm in Los Angeles enough to where people gonna run into me and they gonna have something to say. If I represent incorrectly, bro, I have people that's going to hold me accountable right at every turn of the corner. So as much as people think I'm not being careful when I speak, believe me, I'm being careful when I speak. That's why I could still do exactly what I'm doing, because people, even if they don't agree with my opinion, they know I'm representing correctly. Like, I'm not just playing with people's name. I'm not just playing. Like, I'm not just playing. So the difference is when somebody's not hip hop, but they're just talking about hip hop, they don't have the burden of response. They don't have the burden of culture. They don't have responsibility at all. They just don't. They just don't, bro. They could just do whatever they want. And that's why I will not call everybody hip hop. That's why. This is a real cornerstone of hip hop, the burden of culture. Trap, imagine if you out here falsely representing your area of Queens.
No, that's a fact.
You
comes
don't
along.
think is it certain cause you can't even avoid, certain problems, certain people you got to deal with.
Yeah.
Nobody exists in Flacco's life like that. That's why he wouldn't be hip hop. Not to say he's not a little dude who studied the arts and loved the songs and liked the videos and enjoy the entertainment. Like, and then now he's making a business out of entertaining people by talking about the lifestyle that inspires the art, right? But that's the depth of his understanding. That's the depth of his understanding.
He's going into a field that he need to stay up out of, though. You know what I'm saying? Because,
and I'm starting to realize he's maneuvering a lot of things into crime. Oh, this person
Yeah,
he said this today with Cameron. Cameron committed a felony because he's understanding the business and how engaging it is.
Mm-hmm.
And the truth is, he has no burden of, like, he don't have the burden of responsibility to watch how he speaks. As a whole, it's his personal care about what and what. But truly, at the sense of entertainment is everything. You know what I mean? Like, it's all off. So he's finding different niches to operate in. And so,
well, wouldn't you say
like,
to a certain degree he's insulated?
Definitely.
Sure.
Same way Act was.
Think about it. Imagine him walking down Crenshaw, or imagine him coming to like somewhere where people are, and then him having to answer for something he's saying. Like if you calling gang members stupid, if you calling gang members all of these names, and then you actually have to talk to gang members in their face, people who are not fueled by the possibility of changing their life through creating content, just regular people that you're talking about.
Yeah,
so,
and I think
it's like that's the burden. Me and all of my homeboys, whether it's AD, Pun, we carry the burden of culture. We don't just get the ability to do what the fuck we want to do, feel me, and not have accountability in that fold. That's the cornerstone of street urban culture in general. Like the ultimate sense of accountability.
Well, you go outside though, G2. It's a different scenario when you actually go places, right? So
and let's not just say outside. Still, like, I go around other gang members. Not like, because people think outside like it's been gentrified, right? It's been gentrified to where people really think because they went to Baskin and Robbins, they went outside. Right? It's
no,
Walmart. You went to Walmart. You outside. You at Walmart.
We all have real associations. I have real associations. You have real associations. So we're rooted in reality, right? These people aren't rooted in reality, man. They somewhere wherever they at, man. They getting whatever money they get, man, and they're insulated from all that stuff, so they don't see the effects of it, dog.
I think that these a lot of these people that we're seeing right now on YouTube, these are kids of academics, man. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even like.
No, what I'm saying is this though, right? When he was doing what he was doing, he was locked in the basement. B. Nobody even knew how academic looked for a long time. B. You know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes just they seen the success that came from him doing what he's doing, and they said I could do the same thing, right? I could talk about real street shit. I'm not going outside, I'm not in the streets, so I could do all that. I could report on shit that I'm hearing about us. You know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing it, but I'm hearing about it and I'm reporting on it. And that's what they're doing, though. That's what I feel like they all doing. You know what I'm saying? Half of them dudes ain't outside, man.
But I don't think this just exists in hip hop. Like, I watch people who know this much about boxing talk about boxing.
Exactly.
Like
Sports definitely.
I watch different people. It's the internet gives people an access into a life that they don't have no detail or understanding of. But it's relatable to the rest of the population because they don't have detail.
Mm-hmm.
So then it's a level of just entertainment that's happening. So it's like more than anything, man, it's like the internet really is a special invention.
It's not real.
It's a
Shirt's
special
coming soon.
invention.
Shirt's coming soon.
Yeah,
Internet's not real.
Social media is a special invention, and I'll be watching on a bunch of people. I'll be watching people who barely know about something, talk about it. It'd be people tasting food that couldn't cook anything. They've never studied food. You know what I mean? They never study food.
Can't boil
they
hot
can't
dogs.
Cook,
Can't boil hot
nothing.
dogs.
Telling somebody how to make somebody else's food better. But you start to realize the reason this type of shit work is because it caters to the ignorance of other people. Like the reason Flacco's content can work is because most people don't know the first thing about that particular life. Like I see people say it to me all the time. Like I saw a guy at the lunch table say, I'm losing respect for Crips. Like, think about how that sounds. Like, bro, like, because to them, it's like the Crips. Yeah, that's how the Crips. It's like when you see white people be like, the blacks. Like, so it's just.
Or when somebody say the Crips go get you.
Yeah, it's like, what?
Let's go.
But to them, you know, this is how
that
they see it, and this is the depth of their understanding. This is the depth. They like, well, I know the Crips and the Bloods. You know, there's like two gangs, and I'm like, damn, like, you know, Glasses. How can you say something? You guys die over colors, and I'm like, you die over a street sign or property that your parents doesn't own, and I'm like, bro, is that why you think people die? Like you think. Because somebody came over here and, you know, they evicted somebody, they got killed. It's like, bro, this is... And then you start to realize that most people just are not... They're not even open to learn. Part of it is...
Do you remember... Not to cut you off, bro, but do you remember 2007 we sat at your house and we had a conversation?
Yeah.
This is like the early phases of, you know, just YouTube and all that other stuff, right? And me and you had a conversation because you used to love all that. Look, they had all these really silly people on there, man. Looked like they almost had.
I told you Soulja Boy was gonna be the biggest thing. He had like 4,000 plays.
You told him that? You predicted that?
Yeah.
No, and
did he really do that still?
Glasses predicted a lot of stuff. I'm gonna tell you some other stuff.
I predicted academics. I predicted Soulja Boy. I predicted what's the little white boy from Texas?
Oh, the dude, the crazy dude, G's and Gents, the one that mowed for a fake show.
The Neon Panther.
Neon Panther.
Pink Panther. What do you call it? Neon Pink Panther.
The funny dude. What's that? I know that. I don't know why I can't remember his name.
Let me ask you this though, still. Let me ask you this still. Is it true? Because now I got you here right now. Is it true that Glasses wanted to do backyard performances before Old Boy in the Bay?
About 15, 20 years before he did, bro.
So this
and we
is
talked him
funny,
out
right?
of it.
This is what
we
makes
talked
it
him out of
great.
it. That's my bad. I talked him out of it, bro.
Damn, still.
Money still manages me. So I'm telling him like, Riff Raff. Shout out to Riff Raff. Yeah, Riff Raff.
Yeah.
I told him Riff Raff was gonna be a thing, but
Riff Raff's that dude. That's my guy.
So I remember telling Steel long time ago. I'm like, Steel, listen, man. Like I'm coming off tour with Tech Nine. I'm like, I could see what was making things work, and I was like, yo, we should buy a house, and we should turn the backyard into like a performance venue. I said we could have.
Actually, you was talking about doing the crib in Lakewood, bro. And I kicked myself every day because I talked you out of it.
We could turn the backyard into a performance place.
So I could vindicate myself real quick. Glasses was on the most crackingest record label of all time. All I kept thinking about was the Lil Wayne and Cash Money tours. I said, you talk about doing some shit in the backyard, nigga, we got this out here. This is where we going. This is where we need to go. I'm thinking about the big shit, but little did I know, man, we probably be up $20, $30 million right now if I let bro execute his vision.
So, like, it sounded crazy, I get it, but as I started understanding more what hip-hop was about, I was like, oh, shit, I got it. We could pinpoint these things. Like, let's really give people the culture. Like one, because people keep saying the culture, and it's so, they doing to culture what they did to woke. Right? They doing to
Oh
culture
wow,
what they did to woke.
wow. No,
Right? They are doing
that's
to
a fact.
culture
Yeah,
what they did to woke. And
yeah.
they making woke culture like this very broad thing, right? It's culture. Most of it obviously is coming from Cuz fans. They feel because they not involved, so they feel like they left out. So they for sure turning into the white people that fucks over woke. Same shit. They do it every time. They like, I'm left out because I'm asleep, so fuck woke. So right now it's like, I'm not cultured, I'm American, so fuck culture. But when you really start to understand hip hop is this artistic expression of street urban culture, you could actually do so much more. And I was telling Steve, I'm like, bro, like we had just, I did a lot of dates on the Lil Wayne tour. I did dates on tour. Then I went with Tech Nine, and I saw with Tech Nine how people talked to me and how they were flocking to me, right? Like you could tell it was the first time they saw a Crip. And to me, it was like, yeah, wherever I'm from, most people was Crip. What the fuck that mean? But I start realizing how where I'm from is not like this really popular thing, and how the ghetto is not a popular place. It's not like people come through there. Some people don't even think it exists. So I'm telling them like, hey man, if we could give people more of the culture, and like we would probably, we would go into different levels.
I could see but still saying what he said right there. I can see like why he would have felt, because like you said, I was coming from the fucking arena tours, like big, like doing that would have been like stepping back into. You know what I'm saying?
But it's not stepping back, right?
No, it's like, really not. No, it's not. But I can see how he could see that stepping back.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's concentrate. It's like it's pure. Right? Like hip hop right now is in the same place that I saw at that time. I was like, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Like hip hop for label seems better, right? It's like, oh my God, it's the biggest thing in the world. Oh, if it's with a label, it's great because the money that's being generated, is tens of millions of dollars and hundreds of millions of dollars, and you pumped up, but you still only getting this minute slice of it.
Yo, it's a clip. You gotta find the clip. It's an IC clip. Just came out probably like yesterday. Where he's talking about like how he's going about promoting and moving his album out there. I gotta find that clip for you and send it to you. I seen it on Twitter earlier. I love what Ice-T doing right now, man. Because going.
That shit is great.
Yeah, it's super.
And it was a big thing because I was pushing him into it.
I know.
He was like,
you can hear when he's talking. I taught you every day, and I told you. I'm like, I heard it. You know what I'm saying?
One of the biggest things I was telling him, like, bro, you don't gotta stream today. You could do anything, bro. You're Ice-T, bro. Like, I'm gonna buy your record. I'm gonna buy your vinyl. I'm gonna, like, if I'm gonna buy it, shit, there's a lot of people gonna buy it. And I've been on Scarface the same way. I'm like, hey, Face, listen, man, you just gotta do a little extra more work than you had to do before. He was like, gee, but man, they was giving millions. I'm like, yeah, but you gonna get great money, but it's gonna be more like pure money, right? Because
what do you think 10,000 is equivalent to doing, like, you get 10,000 super fans, is that equivalent to 100,000?
So look at it like this, right? So that's an antiquated idea. I mean, it's forever, but it's kind of antiquated, right? The singer came up with that created that app a long time ago.
Talking about Ryan Leslie.
Ryan Leslie kind of came up with the super fan thing.
Yeah.
All of that, right? I think super fans are something, but I don't think you really need to like fester in super fandom to make this work in hip hop. And I think truly, you need to understand you have a tangible product, right? Or you need to create a tangible product and then give people culture, a cultural experience past, the one that they can get easy. Just like hip hop became for people, right? Because in mainstream America in the 80s, you could have got Black Life. The Cosby's was on, right? It was access to Black life. But ours, right, was a little deeper and denser. What else? I can turn off the light for me?
What up, Trap?
Sega.
What up, LT?
What up, man? I need one of those jackets.
So I sent it to you. So it's like I realize if you just give people a little more access into culture, a little more access, not. But what I'm realizing is how many people is not really of street urban culture. Like parents did a good job, Trap. Like our generation of us growing up and people like the last of Gen X and the top of the millennials did such a great job of raising their children away from this, right? So they do like your kids is gonna have street urban culture, right? Because you are telling them, or maybe they moms or somebody like their uncle, right? But they really are not surrounded by people having to make do. Because that's what culture is all about, making do. A taco is making do. Right. A burrito is making do, right? Fried chicken and all that pickled pig feet and chillings is making do. Right? That's just about making do. A lot of people's kids over the kids that was born, you know what I'm saying? Like in 1990 or 88 or 90, a lot of the next generation of parents, their kids ain't making do, bro. They not.
They doing better than making do.
Like I realize kids don't know how to ride the bus.
Right.
Like that was a big thing for us to get on a bus. It gave us freedom. And then you start developing a bunch of other moxie. Like think about like when you wear Dickies and you crease them or Chucks and you make do. That's what culture is all about, making do. Right? Tradition can be outside. Anything can be tradition, but culture, like hip hop, is all about making do. So I feel like a lot of people can't offer street urban culture, which is why I think kids, right, like Cardi and them, are giving a different experience through their music because they can't really offer that. You know what I mean? They like, nah, it wasn't quite like that for me. I kind of, fuck with I kind of resonated more with the goth kids.
Yeah, it's more rock and roll.
Yeah. I like rap songs. Yeah, I'm black. Yeah, I'm from, a part of Georgia, but I found more camaraderie in the goth kids.
I think that should come along with them wanting to be different,
I don't think.
I think it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense what G's saying because
I do.
A lot of them goth kids came from like solid families. The goth kids that we seen in high school and shit.
Travis Scott.
Now the goth kids, the young hip hop black kids, they don't really identify with the
think
culture
about it, bro.
like that.
They Uber everywhere.
Yeah.
Like them to go somewhere is $30.
Yeah.
Like imagine you telling your mom, Trap, growing up, I need to go somewhere. It's gonna cost you $30.
Gotta walk your ass there.
Right, nigga.
Get on that damn bus, train. I'm in New York.
Trap, I believe neither one of our moms was poor.
Yeah, not at all.
But imagine you telling her to go somewhere to a party, it was going to cost you $30. Imagine she cooked for you. And you was like, no, Mom, I want McDonald's. She like, ain't nobody going to McDonald's. I can Uber eat it. So I'm going to pay a fee to have McDonald's delivered here after I cooked.
That's a big major thing right there. What we eating? Whatever I cook, we eating.
Right.
Whatever
That's
I
what
cook,
it was,
we
right.
eating. Ain't no choices. Ain't no choices. Whatever I cook, we eating. My kids, I don't want to eat that. What the fuck you mean?
And that's the trick. That's actually, you just answered the question. These kids, our era of parents, right? Our generation, right? The last of Gen X's, top of millennials, gave children choices.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't have those choices growing up, Trap. It was black or nothing.
Nah, we didn't.
What you mean? That all that other shit was not even a possibility.
Right.
Got no choices.
What? Man, you better, if you want to get freedom, get on a bus. Maybe your mama drop you off, but get on the bus.
Yeah.
It's we couldn't.
One summer,
I don't even think we could have been goth. Do you know what my partners would have said to me? I don't think.
It's been crazy.
Yeah, it'd have been wild. Show with
Bro.
some
Crazy.
fingernails and eyeliner and
You
shit.
You got
show
one
up
golf kid out of
and
everybody in the hood. You got one golf kid.
and his nails is black.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Fuck wrong with you, B?
He got
What's wrong with you?
mascara on,
Right.
Fuck wrong with you?
black. He got his hair slick.
You need to stop hanging out with them niggas you hanging out with when you ain't with us.
What
B.
are
That's
you
real
doing?
The hair
What?
slick.
The other niggas you hanging out with, you need to stop hanging out with them niggas you ain't with us, B. Stop that shit, son. Niggas making you weird, B.
Because we knew we had to be together. We knew we had to be together.
Facts.
Mhm.
We knew, and that's hip hop. We knew we had to be together. It had to be us. There's nothing wrong with God. Shout out to Flash Burnt. We're not knocking God.
Right. God to God.
Jesus Christ, man. I saw another thing I hate about the internet. Y'all motherfuckers, if I be like mustard, good, but what about mayonnaise?
Right.
That's not what we're talking about. Like, you don't just have to have the catchy comment. This could you could just be an observant in this situation.
Ain't
You don't
nothing
have to-
wrong with golf.
Yeah.
Man.
What about ketchup? Why you talking about mustard?
Like,
Because I'm
bruh.
talking about mustard.
Ain't nothing wrong with a spoon. Why you
Exactly.
ain't
You
with
talk
a
about
fork
forks.
for?
You forks. You talk about
What you with a
spoons.
fork
I like
for?
sports.
Man, calm
Sports.
down.
Spoons.
Of
Like a
course, that's
sport.
what you gonna do. Focus, man. I'm saying fuck it. I'm not saying fuck God.
Yo, Nick,
I'm
yo, Nick,
saying
yo, Nick,
at
get
that
off me,
time,
man.
black people, we're all we had when we grew up. We knew America didn't fuck with us, and we were all we had. That's it. So we was with us. And now Gen X parents, early millennial parents did such a great job giving their children choices.
No, I definitely did that. Though. I do that with my kids, though. I ain't gonna hold you, though. But
That shit is
I did that.
great.
Yeah. I definitely let them do what they want to know. I'm saying you don't want to do it. I wasn't giving choices. It was, yo, you going to summer come around, you going to summer camp. You going to summer camp. I don't care what you want to do. No, you ain't staying home doing nothing. My kids, I'll be like, you don't want to go? I messed up. Yeah, I messed up.
I know people from the ghetto. They parents straight from the ghetto, and they be wearing like Louis Vuitton suits, and the moms
That's
make
shit
it
crazy.
happen.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Red bottoms.
They
all
make
that.
red bar. They
Yeah.
make it happen. You can
I'm
see
so
they
happy my kids
fucking.
are into that
You
shit.
can see they little prom. They
Crazy.
little
Oh, yeah,
prom with
that
that
prom
thing. They
shit.
champagne party, and they be having these banners, and you be like, it be in front of like a house. You be like, that house is 70,000. The house is 70,000.
They got a helicopter coming to pick them up
They
to
got
go
a
to prom.
Helicopter.
Got a helicopter coming to get them to go to prom. What the hell?
Oh, shit.
What the hell?
Red bottoms. They
What?
out there
What's
spiffy.
going on? For
That
real.
shit was crazy. They go to prom in a helicopter. I said, get the fuck out of here, bro.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Fucking crazy.
And their parents will be ghetto. And it's like, say, there you go. Gosh damn it. Hyper consumerism. That's at all time high.
Mm-hmm.
It's really at all time high. So it's like, and that's why I keep saying we don't have to make it all hip hop, because hip hop still exists today. Like, to Andy's point, there are kids still getting on the bus and still living that type of life to create that type of art. But now we got so many dope young black kids that had these choices coming up, and they're able to go and do dope things, like a Travis Scott, like a Playboy Cardi, like a Lil Uzi, like a all of those little dudes, man, that like they don't feel the need to just do what we had to do. They had choices, and they are expressing themselves creatively. So that's why I've always fought for it to be hip hop, because they're not representing the burden of this street urban culture. That's not. They're not. They have their own shit. They are finding their own people. And when you go to their concerts, them people be all kind of people.
Man, yeah.
It be all kind of people. See, back in the day, if you went to a Jay-Z concert, even if it was all kind of people, you knew that they had to fuck with niggas. And they could not like niggas. Like we talk about it with Eminem. There are some Eminem fans that don't even like niggas.
It's just like Eminem.
They just like Eminem. Fuck just rap.
Straight up.
It's some people that like Eminem that don't even like niggas at all.
Yeah, that's a fact.
They like, it's fucking M's the best rapper, and never listen to rapper number 2.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They like, "Shit, fucking Eminem, bro. Fucking him, bro." I'm go right back to Garth Brooks after Eminem new album.
Right
So,
back to golf.
Right.
you know, to watch a Travis Scott or any of these guys have these audiences that are like so like different and, you know, moshing, and it's dope. But I just feel like the irresponsible thing to do is call it hip hop because we're desperate. It reminds me of the argument I have with my older homie about letting people get courted on the gang that are not from the neighborhood, or they're not friends with the homies, or they wasn't raised with homies. It's like, remember, this person represents us. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like I said, because street urban culture comes to us so naturally that we don't really have a value of it. It's like, this ain't no big thing. And that's how we treat it. For real. Like, we be like, yeah, but it's normal. No, this is not normal, my boy. This is a rare commodity. This is a rare commodity. And you watch the mafia, you know what I mean? The families, the La M, all of these people understand that they have a rare commodity. You know what I mean? But us, we treat it like this ain't nothing, because obviously anything black people do ain't shit. But Lord knows, if white people had the same street urban culture, they make a museum about it in Vegas. And then this director becomes one of the world's greatest directors because he talked about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all a part of the same, systemic silliness that's been happening in America. That's been happening in America this whole time. So I guess what I try to do is just speak power to our street urban culture all the time. I always try to make sure people know it's valuable, right? It's really valuable. It's one of the rarest commodities in the world, and man, it's the greatest. You know what I mean? It's like spectacular. Ours is even better than, the Italian stuff. Like, you know what I mean?
I think this would be what's the name? A good time to speak on. We ain't started the show yet, so go ahead. I was gonna speak on the great moment we had within hip hop, what your boy Jermaine just pulled off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, tell me. Go ahead.
So he had 5 nights out here in New York within his the Fall Off tour.
Yeah,
I got blessed on going to the show on Tuesday. That was in Madison Square Garden. He did 2 nights. I think he did 2 nights in Barclays. Did 2 nights in MSG. And I think he's doing 1 night in the one out here in Queens. I don't want to mispronounce what Level Arena is. I think USB or something like that.
Who played there?
The Islanders play there. The Islanders play hockey there. But the concert is amazing. Amazing concert. You know what I'm saying? Like, might have been the best crowd participation I've seen at a show ever. I'm gonna say ever. Like, for real, for real. Like, it was crazy though, B. It was like he went from doing like his new songs. He had a great balance between doing his new songs and his old song and old catalogs. So he had one point of the concert. It's the Petey Pablo song that he got, where he gave a towel out. He had a towel on every chair in the arena. So the Petey Pablo song is a rendition of Spin the Helicopter joint. And when I tell you he had the whole arena spinning the towel around, B, the shit looked crazy, B. Then he had another part where he had somebody in the crowd come up and do his verse from Johnny P. Caddy, the song he got with Benny. He brings somebody out of the crowd, they come up on it, they sing it word for word. He starts the whole show off from coming out from like the upper seats, and he walks through the whole crowd, sits in the crowd with the people. Like, his crowd participation on the show is great though. So now the standout moment of the whole joint was, that's been getting the headlines, was they and it's a clickbait too though, because it says J. Cole gets booed at MSG. So when he's closing the show out, when he gets like 2 songs, like you only got 2 more songs I'm gonna do. When I tell you, the whole arena just started booing. Boo! It was crazy. They got a video of the shit. It's crazy. The whole arena's booing because it was such a good show. And he warns them that only got 2 more songs to go, y'all. Correct. And the whole arena just starts booing. So the clickbait title was J. Cole gets booed at MSG. But it was really people being sad that the show was about to be over with. So all in all, it was a great show. I give it probably about, out of 1 to 10, I give it about an 8.5. You know what I'm saying? 8.5 on it. I still got Tyler's show over it. You know what I'm saying? Because Tyler had more of an interactive show. It was like you was walking around the arena, following him around the arena if you was on the floor seats. So I give it it's a great show. If it comes to your city, go check it out. You know what I'm saying? It's one you don't want to miss though. It's good. It's a good show.
Word. You had your towel, you spinning your towel trap?
Nah, I actually didn't get a towel because I was in the riser. You know, like the riser shit. I had got the ticket, so I ain't get a see. I had a riser.
Oh, you was
so
out there fancy. Yeah. I got you.
Yeah,
okay, pop. So, you gotta do it. Yeah.
So I ain't get a towel. I'm kind of tight. I ain't get a towel though.
Word.
Yeah.
That sounds
it was
lit,
dope
though.
It was dope though.
Litty.
It was super dope. That was it. But I brought it up now because the whole thing of it. You know what I'm saying? It's a great hip hop coach. You know what I'm saying? It was a hip hop show. It was a great hip hop show, man. You know what I'm saying? No singing, none of that. He did his thing. And I'm seeing one more thing. What I'm seeing a lot of though now, I don't see nobody coming out with hype man no more. It's a lot of times it's just them, no under lyrics. It's just them just going. No hype man, no nothing. I think people is in great shape right now, man, nowadays, man. Yeah, I seen Hove do it in Yankee Stadium at 60 or 57. Cole did it right then. No under lyrics on it, and just going.
Crazy. Yeah.
It's great. It really is.
I'll be doing that all the time.
I know.
Yeah, right.
I know.
It ain't nothing new.
Great. I mean, that's why you want them 5 miles. That's why you want them 5 miles a day. So make sure you check to do it.
I would expect nothing less from Cole though, bro. He definitely know what the fuck he doing for sure.
Nah, Cole killed me.
Know what he doing.
Stage setup was dope. It was a dope show.
Did Coach say he was coming today, or Coach just?
Yeah, Coach said he's running late. He said he's running late.
Just running a little late.
Said he's running late.
Okay. What's his ETA?
That was a while ago when he sent that message. Let me see.
He sent that at like 11:50, like 12 o'clock.
See, I hate to start the show without Coach here.
Yeah, he should be.
He sent that 2:58 my time.
So 8.5.
8.5, yeah.
What did he end with?
Oh man, it wasn't like a big song. Like I can't remember what song it was. To tell you the truth.
Give us the highlight.
The highlight was the what's name with the Petey Pablo joint. With the Petey, that was the highlight. Yo, bro, I had a video of this shit though. The whole arena was. It was all just waving and waving. You seen it. Like, if where I was at, I went around. I did like a video. I panned the whole shit, and everybody was doing it, dude. Like I said, his crowd participation that he does, though, is elite. I haven't seen nobody do it like how he was doing it, though. You know what I'm saying? He had everybody from the top of the arena to the bottom of the front. He had everybody involved in the whole joint. It was dope. He was emceeing it for real.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely emceeing. The lighting was crazy. Word. Well, it was dope. Yeah, 8.5.
So it's one of the best shows you've seen too, right?
Like I said, I'm giving it an 8.5. It's not better than Tyler's show. It ain't better than the Jay-Z and the Yankee joint. It could possibly fall in the top 10 of shows I ever seen.
Notice how I didn't argue, I just listened. So like when I told you what I told you about Tech 9, see how the difference is?
I can't wait to see this. I can't wait to see the Tech 9 show. I can't wait to see this Tech 9 show.
I'm just saying, you see, I just didn't do none of that.
I really.
See, I just was like, you know what?
I gotta tie my shoes up. I gotta tie my shoes up, because I fell for it again. Oh man!
I was like, damn, that's fire.
He said 8.5.
8.5.
I'm just saying, I'm with you. I'm like, and I believe you. I just was like, for sure.
Nah, it's a great show.
But you see how it was like when I was telling you about Tech 9? Even though I never seen J. Cole in concert, or I seen him once, but I'm saying it was a long time ago. But I'm saying I never, ever was like, I can't believe it. Good afternoon.
What's going on, man? I'm catching the show late.
All right, who am I speaking with?
This is Faz, man. I'm coming up from out of Romulus, just outside Detroit. What up, though?
Oh, what's happening, dog? What's going on, Missy?
What it do?
What it do?
Ain't nothing to it, man. Shit, I caught the show late, man, but I did catch y'all talking about performances, man. That boy Tech got it, man. I ain't seen J. Cole perform, but I've seen Tech 3 times. It ain't nothing to play with, dog.
I'm trying to tell Trap, man. Talk to Trap.
We gotta go. I want to go, B. I want to see it. I want to see it.
You gotta see it, bro. It's everything, man. You know what I'm saying? I saw him back when Chris Calico was still on stage with him, too. That shit is unreal, bro. It's real. It's serious business. I'm serious.
Who is this, man? Who's Chris Calico? Who was that? Tight Man?
Calico was
Calico was a
Tech's
rapper
former hype
from
man.
Calico was a rapper from Kansas City. So Tech used to have two hype men. Cut Calhoun, who was a really dope rapper from KC, and Chris Calico, another really talented brother out of AZ. He's like a do-it-all, sing, rap, dope, just an all-around cold brother.
All that, man. And if Cole wasn't dancing on stage, then forget it, man. Tech got to get up there dancing. He's singing.
Tech be
Like,
dancing?
he's sitting down.
I'm
dancing
telling you,
full
Trout, I don't know why you
choreography.
think I'm saying this and you just not listening to
He
me.
got full choreography.
Nah, he don't got no full choreography.
On that.
No.
Full choreography.
And he
Cole.
rapping
And
double
he rapping
time, Trap.
double time the whole time he doing the choreo. It sound like the CD.
He don't miss nothing,
Crazy.
Trap.
Oh, so you seen
Crazy.
it? You seen it, Sagan?
That nigga sound like the
Yeah,
CD.
he saw it.
Yeah, I seen that nigga. Yep.
Wow.
When he was when G was touring with him back in the day. Yep.
Wow.
That nigga cold.
I gotta see. I
One of the
want to
coldest
see
I've
it,
never
man.
seen.
Hit him up, B. I want to see it, bro.
I just had to just wanted to drop my little 2 cents, man. I love the show, though, man. I've been fucking with y'all
Man, I
forever,
appreciate you,
Yeah,
homeboy,
man,
man.
appreciate
Much
you,
love,
bro.
man. We on
Appreciate
you.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trap. I
wanna
don't know
see
why
it.
you.
That
That's
nigga
crazy.
cold.
Like I didn't see all the best people. I didn't see some bad dudes, and I'm telling you,
One
I
thing
don't know
you should
why
know
you
about
not
me.
really.
Different.
One thing you should know about me though, G, is that if I go to the show and I feel it and it's like that, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna say nah. I ain't. Like if it's, I'm gonna tell you right. I ain't got no problem with doing that.
Oh, I'm
But
just
right
saying.
now-
I'm just saying. It just sounded crazy because I get it. Like I saw X before. I saw Buster. I saw Buster and Spliff. I saw Red and Meth. I'm telling you, this motherfucker is insane. Like,
Yeah.
bro, like.
You almost
It's
get
some
lost
shit you
in this
never
shit.
saw, bro.
Yeah,
It's
you-
almost unbelievable.
You watching it and you be
Like,
I
like,
gotta see it
damn.
soon
this
though
nigga
too. I don't want
performing
to
like
see.
You
get
go
caught- you
listen
get
to the
lost in the
records and you
performance,
be
nigga.
mad you don't hear the live version.
Yeah.
Because the
That shit
records be
crazy.
like,
That shit
oh, this is
crazy.
a cool record. But when you see it, man,
Let me look up when he coming out. He coming out here.
It's wild.
I'll be in California.
I get you in there. I hit up. I
Like,
hit up
is
the.
this
I
nigga
hit up
really
the,
rapping right now?
I hit up the homie Trav and get you in there. Let you see that shit. That it's the
Nigga
best I've ever
popping,
seen. It's
full
by far he's the
choreography,
greatest hip hop
nigga.
performer I've ever seen. And he on
Hitting.
like he's on
Crazy.
the level of great all-time great performers in any genre, in any music. Like that motherfucker is incredible. He's incredible. Let's get going. No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here, noon Pacific,
Yeah.
3 p.m. on the East Coast time. Thank y'all for stopping through. Feel me? Hopefully you feeding your stomach on your lunch break. Hopefully today is your Friday, like it is Friday. We're here to feed your mind that good soul food for thought. Go on, hit the like button on YouTube.
Smash that like.
Retweet right now. You feel me? If you're on Twitter, Facebook, share this post. See the call in down there. You can call in and tell Trap if you seen Tech 9. Hit the Cash App, all that player shit, like they be saying. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. Tons of videos up. I'm slipping. Bear with me. I got 2-3 shipping orders I got to get out. And
Yeah, send that man Lexus hats, man.
Lexus hat, they right there in the other room.
Yeah.
I got to make sure. King was supposed to help me, but King wouldn't do everything but send the hats. But he also ain't found the boxes neither. So
Cry.
we got to find the boxes.
You know,
in the
Lex
store.
in the big. He need like a refrigerator box.
Yeah, we got it. It's cool. It's big enough for his head. But yeah, we got the No Ceilings podcast. Make sure you go check it out on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast from.
Yeah,
The No Ceilings podcast is executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart, and our sponsor, Sega.
Mealsbymanny.com.
MANNIE.com for the
Get your
2027 if you want to lose
soul
weight,
bowl.
gain weight, or
Get
you
a
just
soul
don't feel
bowl.
like cooking.
Yeah.
Hit up my homeboy Manny, mealsbymanny.com. Let Manny get
that.
your meals right.
Yeah.
For real, for real. Hood fire season and all that good stuff.
All that.
So me and Trap had a great conversation I thought was interesting, bro. How the fuck did Future get away with all this shit?
That's a great question.
I don't know, bro. I keep sitting back trying to think about like how did they let him do it though? Be like what?
It's pretty, yeah.
So what we discussed is the fact of like I was telling him, I'm like, yo, when we all dated back to how everything started, it starts from when the whole thing started, the not what's the song? Like That, right?
Yep.
Like the song? Like That. So Like That comes out on Future Project. You know what I'm saying? That's when Kendrick with a set he set it all off. The album comes out. What was the name of the album? We Never Liked You or something like that? What's the name of the album again?
Uh,
It was We Never Liked You, right? But basically,
Future shit.
everybody, Future album, the Future Metro album.
Oh yeah, we never liked you. Something.
We
Yeah.
Never Liked You. So
Yep.
everybody looked at the whole album as if it was always like a shot at Drake.
Right.
Dropped that album, then followed up and dropped another album the next week where he had ASAP going at Drake. You know what I'm saying? 2 number ones, a number one single.
Right.
Time passes, the whole battle happens. Cole album comes out. He's featured on Cole album 2 times. 2 times on Cole album.
oh,
Okay,
we don't
cool.
trust you.
We Don't Trust You. Yeah, we don't trust you. Featured on Cole album 2 times. That's
So
why.
wait a minute. Let's start it.
Go ahead.
So Like That kicks off rap music's greatest battle,
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
right? Rap music greatest battle is kicked off. The verse is on a Future song. The verse is on a Future song. It's the number one song in the country. It kicks off the biggest battle in rap music history, right? And it's just like crazy, right? And after that, right? So it's on the project called We Don't
Number
Trust
one
You,
album.
right? Another album drops where A$AP Rocky is going off. Where A$AP Rocky is going off, you know, as part of this battle. And it's like, damn, you know what I mean? I wonder what happened with them brothers. You know what I mean? I heard all of the rumors. I didn't really get into it. But fast forward, you look at Future since the battle, what do he got on everybody?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't get me wrong. I think it's obvious he's a genius. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, that
damn,
nigga
you gonna
do.
just let him do anything?
A nigga do anything.
Both put him on the album. Cole put him on the album 2 times. Iceman come out, he on Iceman album. And then Future drops an album and don't put nobody on his album. Don't put nobody on his album. I don't know, man.
That's crazy.
What is it though? Why you?
How do you let him get the like? You not even fucking with Cole. Why would you still be fucking?
Word.
What do Future got? Future, he a genius though.
But
right?
maybe with like Cole and everybody else, it's like they don't really got nothing. They could do a record with him, but I would question more like how Drake got more records with him because how he just threw him under the bus like that. So it's like I feel like Cole and Future, I can understand, even though Kendrick did what he did, he wasn't really like getting at Cole like that. But Drake and Future, that's odd. Cause that's like you said, that's like hanging with the homie that just got you mixed. That's like the nigga just threw you under the bus and you ran back to him. And I think that says more about, because a lot of people like to say, well, see what Drake did to people, see how Drake helped everybody. I think that says more about how Drake needed people too. I think that's a clear display of how Drake needed that. Because I heard somebody say like YG needed Drake, whereas I feel like I feel like Drake needed YG, Drake needed Future.
I mean, I
For sure.
think there are highways that go back and forth, right? One is access to a different budget and better record writing. You know, obviously the other ones give him cultural cachet.
Yeah, that's
But I just don't get like, damn, how the fuck did Future pull this off?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I can't get
Future
it.
cold, bro.
Yeah, Cole, nigga. He dope though. I think he dope. I think he a dope
Future,
artist.
too.
Future is a genius with melodies, bro. He's a genius with melodies. He understands melody at a different place. Like I always say, Future is not somebody I listen to, period. But like not I don't listen to. I've heard his songs and I like some of his songs, but like he's not an artist I listen to all their albums or really get into the album. I'm not into it. But like when I hear it, I'm like, damn, how the fuck he figured that out?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck did he come up with that melody? You know what I mean? He just ill as fuck.
Yeah.
Even Metro, like,
Yeah.
damn, bro. Like, what do Future got? He a bad motherfucker, but Jesus fucking Christ.
How's he slipping through the like nobody is getting? It's like you're like Teflon. He like a Teflon nigga. Like nobody getting at him.
What if he end up going on tour with Cuz?
That's what I think gonna happen.
Yeah, that's crazy. That
He
would be
got
crazy.
the nigga packed out, Cuz, and then he going to
Yeah.
tour with him too. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of how it's like
It's wild.
you got him packed out. You know what I'm saying? But then you call him up to make sure you're all right though. You know what I'm saying?
You good, my nigga?
You good though, bro?
I don't like how them niggas did you.
I don't like how niggas did you though,
Cold,
B.
my
But you
nigga.
good though, B?
I don't like how them niggas did you. Bro.
Yo,
I don't like how them niggas did you. You feel me, bro?
Word.
I was making sure you all right. Nigga, they was in your car.
Hey, hop out of your car, nigga.
Nigga,
Fuck
they
you
was in your
mean?
car. Nigga, they was with you.
he
Nigga,
hopped
you was
out
there.
your shit.
Hop out of your car. You was driving the car.
Yeah, I don't like how they did that to you.
I told him,
Oh,
I told him
man.
take it easy on you though, bro.
You
Told
with
him
yeah.
don't hit you while you was down. You know what I'm saying? Word.
That shit funny.
Yeah, I don't know how he pulled that off though, B, but I think that that's the plan though. That's another thing we was thinking though too. I think that's the plan though, that he plans on trying to go out on tour with him. That's gonna be even crazier. That's gonna be even
That's crazy. It's a conundrum for real. Cause
I don't understand
deep.
it though,
that
B.
nigga didn't catch no strays, no nothing.
Nothing, bro.
Like
He might be the only one who didn't catch a straight line, man.
for real. Shit, even Schoolboy caught a stray.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga Future didn't even catch no strays, like at all.
I know
That's crazy.
somebody's sitting there saying they getting that straight. Like, what about Future though? How you still cool
crazy.
with Future though? You know that shit done
You
came
think
up.
somebody around saying that?
You know somebody said that.
He
How
got
you
that
still
nigga out the
say nothing
room.
to
How you
Future
mad at
when
me? You mad at me, but you cool with Future though still.
You think a nigga who? Okay, who said that? Which one of them type of niggas said that?
Ross.
Ross. I was thinking Ross.
Ross.
I was
Ross
thinking
definitely
Ross
said it.
probably said some shit.
Ross definitely said it.
Yo.
Cole probably feel that way though too.
Huh.
Cole probably feel that way. How does nigga cool with Future? The Future the one who set the whole shit off. Yeah, that shit crazy. I don't understand
Man.
that. I didn't understand it, bro. I just didn't understand it, bro.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's definitely a conundrum. Like
Either
this
you
nigga
really
just
did
getting them
something.
off.
Either he really did some real. He could understand why Future wasn't fucking with him. Though, you know what I'm saying? Either he could understand. Like, yeah, I did some dirtbag shit, so it was alright though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I take that.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, accountability.
Yeah, yeah.
August
Like, I just-
29th. August 29th, I'm gonna be in Kansas
Crazy.
at Legendary Sports Cabaret. You and Lex should meet me there at
I'm gonna be
Legendary
I'm
Sports
gonna
Cabaret
be away. I'm
in
gonna be on the
Topeka,
boat.
Kansas. August 29th, fucking with the homeboy Fats.
Huh.
Be all up in Kansas, Topeka.
I would have
Hop
definitely
out.
came.
Huh.
I'm gonna be on
Legendary
the.
Sports Cabaret, doing the thing, fuck with the homie, jumping on, just doing his song and shit, showing some support to a nigga that been supporting me. Make sure
That's
y'all
Fats.
pop
I ain't
up.
seen
Lefty
Fats in a
Gunplay
minute,
gonna
man.
be there.
Lit.
Lefty gonna be there.
Oh, fire.
Nice.
Yeah, Lex, pull up, Lex.
Lake and the General gonna be there. It's gonna be cool.
Fire.
It's gonna be cool. So make sure y'all pop up. I don't know, man. I don't know what Future did.
I don't know, but he did something though. He got some info on him or something.
Yeah, he got something on niggas.
Yeah,
Something.
he got some fouls. He got some fouls hidden away. But that shit don't make no sense. That'd have been one person. I ain't supposed to been like, yeah, listen, I ain't never fucking with him again, B.
Man.
I'm sorry. Y'all both throw him on y'all album. And then he doubled back, puts an album out, and don't put neither one of y'all on the shit. Not even a sample of a voice.
He's like, I'm cool.
I'm good. I don't need y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all need
cool.
me.
Crazy.
Word.
What is that
Y'all
about?
need me. Yeah, I couldn't get that one. Somebody said
need me
Future
is
genius. That's what it is.
Y'all need
That's what
me.
he's showing. Showing, I don't need y'all. Y'all need me.
I would like to figure that out one day. I
He
would
got
like
some
to
fouls.
hear.
He got some fouls hidden away, B. I'm telling you.
I would like to hear what's that about. I would love to hear what that's about.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand it.
Did you see the shit happen with
Crazy.
you see the shit that happened with Puff
The 8 million?
the 8 million?
Yeah. I'm trying to wonder, was it 8 million for the whole attorney, you know what I'm saying, everybody they bust the $8 million down, or was it $8 million each attorney though?
Sean Diddy Combs is lucky he's a wealthy music mogul because TMZ has learned he coughed up somewhere between $7 and $8 million to his high-powered lawyers over the course of his nearly 2-year federal criminal trial. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ Diddy has paid the massive legal tab to his team of trial and appellate attorneys, namely Mark, whatever homie name is, Teeny Garagos, Brian Steele, Nicole Westmoreland, and others dating back to his arrest in New York City in September 2024. For most people, that would be a staggering amount of money to shell out, but Diddy isn't most people. He reportedly has hundreds of millions of dollars in the bank. As you know, Diddy was charged in a federal indictment with racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and transportation to engage in prostitution. Following his 8-week trial in 2025, a jury acquitted Diddy on the racketeering and sex trafficking charges, but convicted him on 2 counts of the Mann Act. Transporting male escorts across state lines for the purpose of sex. I do not like the Mann Act.
Wicked.
Diddy would watch and often film the escorts and his then girlfriend, notably Cassie Ventura, engage in his marathon sex sessions known as freak-offs inside hotel rooms. In October 2025, the judge sentenced Diddy to 50 months at the Federal Correctional Institution at Fort Dix in New Jersey, where he's currently incarcerated. Was that a good deal?
Yeah. $8 million to be the RICO? $8 million to be the RICO?
What was his max time? Was it 20 million or life?
That'd have been life though. I think it was life, 20 years or something like that.
Yeah, that's
so $8 million to be the RICO?
That's light for life.
$8 million is crazy, but shit.
$8 million to be the RICO.
If you got it.
Shit. 50 months. I think he's gonna be home before 20. I think he's gonna be home sometime next year.
They said 2028.
He said 28. It's a 28.
They just moved
got
up his
They got that
date.
February of 28. I think he's gonna be home sometime probably like August 27th. It's gonna be something like that. My main question on it is does he bounce back?
Bounce back? So. What you mean bounce?
Like does he bounce? Does he like does he come home and he just that's it, I'm home? You know what I'm saying? No, not looking to be in the spotlight no more. I'm gonna chill right off into the sunset. Or does he come home and, you know what I'm saying, try to get, you know what I'm saying, show that he's a changed man, that he, you know what I'm saying, he regret, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't, you know what I'm saying, like he continues on.
Play that role for a little bit.
We gonna sell some more liquor?
Nah.
I mean, like, what was Puff doing that he would need to bounce back to?
Like bounce back making records?
Maybe.
Like
he ain't been making no records in a long time.
He dropped that album right before that shit happened though.
Yeah, none of us was up.
I like that Love album. That Love album was right.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm not saying it's not. I'm just saying bounce and do what exactly back.
I mean, shit, be back. Diddy. I think he's gonna bounce. I think he'll bounce, quote unquote, bounce back as far as like I don't think he's gonna have a problem getting back into the game as far as entertainment or.
But I mean, what exactly was Puff doing before he left? Besides, you know,
being like a socialite. You know what I'm saying? Like a socialite, like being seen, and you know what I'm saying? Like if you stood next to somebody, like kind of like mess something for that person, you know what I'm saying? Whatever they was doing, shit like that.
Would you want to sit next to Diddy right now? Like, would you show up somewhere?
I don't want to be the first person. I don't want to be the first person sitting next to him. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. I wouldn't want to be the first person. But I
don't know quite what he gonna do. You know what I mean? To be honest, I don't know. I just, you know, I don't quite know exactly what he's gonna do.
It's a different time now too.
He might start his own baby oil collector. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
He might. He just might, nigga.
Diddy oil.
He just might. It's a different time we in.
Diddy
now.
oil.
That shit might blow.
Word. I mean, content. I mean, he going. I mean. I could see him. I could see him doing it.
It could be like like rehabilitating Diddy or something and following that nigga. You get a kick
you mean
deal.
like a reality show of rehabilitating?
Yeah, something like
Diddy.
that. Yeah, that shit gonna go crazy.
Cause I once thought like when it was all going on, I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, does this like ruin the whole Comb enterprise? You know what I'm saying? Like the shit he had going on. I'm like, can his kids still? You know know what I'm saying, could continue on the Comb Enterprise thing. I think now that the Rico and shit didn't happen, I think it's like the Comb Enterprise is not like they could step up and take it to, you know what I'm saying? I think he could just sit back and just, you know what I'm saying, beat your pedal and just tell them, yo, listen, just do this, that, move them pieces like that.
Pull the strings from the
You know
back.
what I think is really underrated in this whole thing, and I think this is the real question to determine exactly what's going to happen with him. Does he come home and still drink?
Does he come home and still drink? Why
he was drink? Well, he's drinking in there. Remember,
Why drinking,
he got caught with the hooch.
Drinking, I think a big part of his problem is drinking. I think a big part of most people's problem is drinking.
You think more than just drugs? Just
I'm
random?
saying you could keep going down the rabbit hole, but I think if he comes home and he still drinks, he's gonna probably have himself in bad situations again.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Alcohol affects everybody different, man.
That man's making a hooch while he in jail. He ain't coming home.
So that means I don't think he won't be a rehabilitated.
Just because he's drinking?
Yeah, because part of that stuff is about being under the influence. I swear to God.
Nah, yeah, it does take, you know.
People keep saying,
like
I saw somebody say drinking ain't his problem. Yes, it is.
You know, it does what they do.
Yes, it is.
Like drinking, like it takes down your defenses.
Yo, I called him up the other day, right? I called him up the other day, last night, right?
Yeah.
So as soon as I start the phone call off with him, man, is you drinking?
Because I'm not talking to you.
He don't want to talk to you if you drink. He gonna automatically
judge
you.
Man, I'm in the house right now, bro.
I ain't talking to this drunk ass nigga.
He said, man, is you drinking, man? I said, no, man, I'm in the crib, bro.
Drinking starts it. Drugs furthers it. Drinking lowers inhibition. Inhibition is God.
The inhibition. Yeah, the inhibitions.
Inhibition is God.
Yeah, it lower your
I
inhibitions.
think whatever personal problems Diddy got going on, feel me, is magnified through alcohol and drugs. So like you need like soberness to help you contend with whatever naturally you got going on outside of a therapist to battle it at a fundamental place. But I think for him, drinking is his problem. Like it's going whatever is wrong with him internally, whatever happened with his mom and stuff, stuff that made him, that fractured him, drinking magnifies that problem and immediately allows him to be somebody he wouldn't necessarily be sober. So like if he's lowering his inhibition, right? Because like alcohol and drugs do the exact thing. It just lowers your inhibition. Like I'm telling you, alcohol will turn a nun into a whore.
Yeah, liquor will do some shit.
I get it. Yeah. I know we all want to drink and just do our thing, but we got to be honest about what it does. It starts to
it's levels to
stop you from controlling the tongue. It's a bunch of things.
At a certain level, alcohol does have health benefits. Like when you're talking like wine and different, fermented fruits and shit.
I don't think
when niggas get drunk, that's what.
Because I think that's what we talking about.
It's like perversion of the actual, and just doing the most.
Tega, you drink?
Yeah, I drink some. I drink. I ain't like a big drinker, but I rather smoke.
Yeah, I'm a social drinker.
But if I do drink, if I party, we'll go up.
No social drinker, Trap. You drink.
We'll go up. I had my nights, Gino.
We drink on like just Thursday at 4 p.m.
Nah, I'm a social drinker. I only drink. I don't drink in the house like by myself like that. Not often, at least. You know what I'm saying? I drink when I'm out. When I'm out and about, I have a drink. I can't find myself going out to an event and they got a bar there. I'm not gonna have a drink. I'm gonna have.
Yeah, I'm definitely. Have a
so
drink.
I think Puff. I think Puff's biggest problem is being under the influence. And then I think there's a level of therapy that he probably needs to deal with to help him get through certain things that.
Yeah.
I would like to believe create a demand of some of the silliness that he's into. Does that make sense? Like I think those are fracture points. Something fractured. I mean, I don't know him well enough to diagnose him, but I think what's underrated in this conversation is alcohol for him. You know what I mean? Like, we could keep going to drugs, but drugs is just an extension of alcohol, him being drunk. You know what I'm saying? So, I think that's going to be important for him. I think if he come home, it could be a bad situation. But what would you like to see him do when he comes home?
I mean, like I said, just like Puff at one point was the dude who was like introducing us to like the next person that was, you know what I'm saying, that was gonna be hot though. So I think like I think him finding like, you know what I'm saying, him co-signing a couple of new acts and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, would be dope for him, you know what I'm saying, for him to do. You know what I'm saying, becoming that person right there.
Yeah.
I think that's dope on the next exec.
I just don't know quite exactly what does he come home and do.
I mean, come
Get on
home
his
and win.
exec.
Come home. I would like to see him come home and be
When
able
the
to
last time he put out
acclimate.
an album from an artist?
It's been a while.
I think Puff has just been, you know what, when you really, really, really think about it,
I think,
you know what, I don't have the right words to come out.
What you thinking? What you think?
Because I think
that
part of it is Puff has just been fucked up. Like, he's just been pushing city shit. Like, he's kind of been avoiding his gifts and pushing shit for money, right? So it makes him sell Ciroc. It makes him do certain things. He's trying to sell this. He's trying to sell that versus his God-given talent of making, you know, music and natural records and developing acts. I think this is more a financially viable thing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard to kind of explain, but it's like, I think all of these things just fuck with him. Like, I think there's something, you know, he's going through, but, you know, it's just, again, I don't know him well enough to tell you exactly what would be wrong with him. I know there's people that I know that I can't tell you what's wrong with them. You know what I'm saying?
think
But
that
I really fuck with, I'd be like, I don't know what's wrong with that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I really think that he's sitting back right now in this time right now. I think he's putting together a plan. You know what I'm saying? That I think he's gonna execute when he get home. Though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether it's with him, whether it's with his sons, but I think that this time that he has right now, you know what I'm saying, I think he's putting together a great plan for when he get home that's gonna be executed really, really well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See,
what
with
do you
that,
want him to say?
I don't know, but I think
feel like-
I think he's that much of a genius that he's gonna put together a great plan, dude. A great comeback story.
I think the true commitment to his change,
King, what up?
I'm not going to
Drink.
alcohol or I'm not going to do drugs.
That'd be a great coach. What up? That'd be a great part of it. But he got to be serious upon that.
I think
though.
that's the center start of it. Outside of hopefully he's in there getting therapy. But man, alcohol and drugs for Puff turn him into maybe something that's deep seated in him, but it just definitely turns him into an animal.
He said an animal.
Animal.
It's complete with bites.
Is that's what you calling him, an animal?
I really believe so.
What you think?
Animal.
I think you get a version of him that he's trying to suppress.
Animal. He's a motherfucker.
Animal is a crazy way to describe Puff, though.
That was crazy.
Animal.
He's an
Just
animal.
ravishing.
Animal.
Man, mayonnaise.
He was going
What
wild.
kind of animal do that?
He was
Hold
going
on a second.
wild.
I'm right back there.
A human animal.
No, what kind of animal
keep it up. I'm
just
gonna keep it
cover
up.
themselves
Hold on, right
in
back
man mayonnaise? Like, I don't know what
Man,
animal.
it's crazy. Yeah,
What
that's a
what
whole
animal
nother
is that?
animal. Yeah, that's a whole nother type of animal.
Puff a different beast.
So you think the liquor and the drugs make him cover himself in?
117%. I don't think a sober Puff would rub somebody's cum on them.
So do you think sober Puff still maybe will want that though, and he just need to drink for the courage, and the
So
liquor
again,
just
now
enhancing the
that-
shit? You know what I'm saying?
So what I like to believe, here's something I believe. I think the average person don't realize how fucked up they be when they drunk. Like how raggedy of a person they be. I think everybody want to be like, well, you have these natural things inside of you and then you drink it, it's like, no. Like I watch women who never, well, at least they didn't say they wanted to suck a dick and then they end up sucking a dick. So,
But have you seen men do that though? Like men say, I'm straight, I know suck a dick, and
It
then they
depends-
get drunk and they be like, oh, here go that
depends
dick.
on, it depends on the company, bro. And then alcohol and drugs affect. There was a dude that started early along in YG's career. His name is G. Austin.
Oh, man.
Most people never heard of
Is
G.
this gonna go
Austin.
bad for him?
G. Austin is like one of the dopest brothers you would ever meet. And he's like unbelievable. He was a huge beginning of YG's career. They got about 2 or 3 or 4 classic, like West Coast, like LA classic records. G. Austin, look him up. And G. Austin tried some drugs at a party one time. He tried drugs one time, and it affected him so bad. You remember G. Austin? He was at the studio second. He never came back.
Crap.
Like, I know people who tried drugs and never came back.
That is fact. That's true.
Once.
That's true.
Never came back.
Never was the same.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Like,
why I'm scared to take drugs, right?
The
For
belief
that reason.
that everybody is going to come back or react or is something that's inside of them, drugs and alcohol will make you somebody you're not. It doesn't happen to everybody, but it happens a lot of
But
times.
it does happen. Yeah, that's facts.
What if drugs and alcohol make you who you didn't know you were?
But I don't think, but again, it's to not believe the power of drugs and alcohol, which is very odd. Like, I don't know why I have to argue with people about something named spirit or drugs. This belief that you can be this controlled person, drunk and high, is fucking hilarious to me.
But you know, people have thoughts. I don't really go with them all the time, but you know, there are some thoughts in your head that be like, you shouldn't do that. You probably should. You probably should stay away
That's
from
God.
that. Okay, exactly.
But yeah, because
but you are thinking it though in your head, like, man, I probably should just.
Yeah, because it's
Yeah,
nuanced.
but I think we keep trying to find a way to talk about before instead of actually addressing the problem.
Well, the problem more so is perversion when people are perverting.
No, that's
the
not
whole
a
thing.
problem.
It is because
that's how it goes. The problem is that there is something in.
every drug ain't bad though. Every drug isn't.
Please, let's not argue drugs.
No. What I'm talking about is when we talking about drugs, dog. When we talking about
I just said,
drugs,
please, let's not argue if drugs are bad.
No.
I would rather people just be like, I like drugs than say drugs are not bad.
no, because I mean you got motherfuckers that's taking shit. My daughter's was on ketamine. My daughter was on methamphetamine when she was a preemie.
But that
so she was on she also had what's that shit, fentanyl drug.
But they're diagnosing them.
Right, but it's
It's a
not perverted.
professional.
That's what I'm saying. So if it's utilizing a,
Okay.
Talking about
it's not
recreational
You know what I'm
drugs is
saying?
different though. When
But
you talk
again-
recreational
That's all I'm
drugs, is
saying.
different.
Yeah, when you
Yeah, but
when
that's
it's
a
recreational,
bad
then it-
comparative, right?
Why you say that?
We're not talking about somebody diagnosing anything. We talking about people taking drugs,
Right,
not a doctor giving you medicine.
right. But then there's cultures there's like cultures, shit all over
Could
the
we- could
world
we
like
just- could
that. Listen. They use teas. They use actual opium. They use actual coca plants and all these things. It's not perverted,
Gee, but you know this was gonna go here.
but it's not perverted. That's what I'm saying.
And Trap takes drugs.
That takes drugs. What the fuck?
I'm not even saying it for that though. I'm not even saying it for that.
Terrible.
I'm not even, just say no. Just say no because you gotta really know what you're doing.
Take it
But
off.
but I'm just saying there's around cultures around the world. It's
I
people.
don't
There's things that
think we're talking about that.
it just well, I'm just saying there's a perversion to it when we talking about it out here because it's like people perverted and they just doing it recreationally and they not really. There's no intention behind it outside of just
But
overconsumption.
I think we're talking
You know?
about one thing specifically.
Okay, we
Listen, the truth is like it's not.
So like I said,
shout
you're
out
not
to
fucking this
Lil
weed
Nas.
up for me.
I'm not removing accountability from Puff. I'm also giving society some responsibility in how people can end up fucking themselves up. Because we do fight to have a choice, knowing that it's going to affect every human being differently. Like, I don't want to turn into like one of those Bible Belt people.
You don't want to turn into one. Come on, man.
I don't.
You already a Bible
Yeah,
belt.
like,
Okay?
I don't.
He's the weirdest Bible
low
Belt
key a
nigga I ever
Bible
seen
Belt
too.
already,
Like, it'd be
right.
weird. I'd be like, oh.
I do not.
real
It's
shit.
not the point, but
Damn drunkards.
I understand the argument against alcohol being legal. Alcohol probably should not be legal.
I think alcohol should be illegal. I think there's other things for sure that should be ahead of alcohol. Is a lot worse than
I
a lot
understand,
of
like
shit that we do.
gambling.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
it can ruin your life for real. Yeah. It could
Like,
definitely
I'm
ruin
not
your
talking
fucking life.
out of the Bible. I'm saying specifically, if you watch people get drunk and high, I don't got to read one passage. I don't even know one passage on alcohol or drugs. Not one sole passage. I don't even know if it's a sin to drink alcohol. I doubt it is because they drink wine.
It's, I forgot. I think it's Proverbs. They tell you about.
But I genuinely believe
give a sad
people
man strong
are
drink.
fucked up, and some people are not fucked up, right? And we give them things to allow their fucked up shit to come to fruition, and then we want to take our hands off of it as a society, like we did not do all we can to stop it.
I see what you're saying, but I also think that sometimes when people take drugs and alcohol, it's kind of like when you have a lot of money. It kind of show us who you really are.
Yeah,
sometimes.
that's what I think.
Yeah, but I think everybody keeps running into believing that that's actually what's happening.
Puff secretly already wanted what was going like.
But that makes you feel better because again, it's like that's what you would believe. You do not believe in the power of drugs and alcohol.
Well, this is from a guy who don't take drugs and don't drink.
I'm not saying that you know better, but I'm saying trust me, drugs have made people do things that they never thought about doing.
Never thought about doing?
Sure. Have you ever thought about sucking a penis?
Nah,
I don't. That's where I disagree. I think drugs just give you a reason or an excuse to be like, well, I ain't know. I just did it because I was fucked up. But you really wanted to do that shit.
And I wish y'all stopped saying that.
I don't think that, but I think that that's what it is. A lot of people don't like taking accountability.
I know, because you think it's all in affecting you the way it affects them.
Not necessarily. I know what you're saying.
Then how could you speak for another mind?
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying in there are cases where people get faded and they doing some shit that they would have never did. There are those cases. But then there is a lot of cases where people know that and then they like, oh, well, I'm going to just get drunk and blame it on the alcohol, blame it on the liquor, do some goofy shit that they knew they wanted to do.
I'm not saying none of that.
And then blame it on the liquor.
I think people do that because then they feel like you only saying that because you believe alcohol affects you the same way it affects other people. But if you understand why they call it a spirit, if you understand the depth of drugs, feel me, then you know not to say that.
Now,
you understand it could affect everybody differently.
Do you think me and you are not the right people to talk about what drugs make you do? Drugs. We don't take drugs and drink alcohol. Do Trap and Sega. Y'all the resident drug and alcohol users.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
No, I'm just saying, y'all niggas are the. I'm saying, like, have y'all ever done anything that y'all was like, oh, I can't believe I just did that shit, or that you never thought you would do?
It's been days after when I was drinking, and I'd be like, damn, I really did that shit right
there.
Don't
say too much, Trap. Don't say too much.
No. I've never done nothing that was like out of like crazy, but it's been like. I done had nights where I've been like, I ain't drinking no more. I done did some dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? I done did that, but I'll be right back drinking though.
Trap, was it some dumb shit that you would have never done in your life? Like you never thought about doing? Or was it some shit that you was like, I would have thought about doing it, but if I was sober, I wouldn't have done it?
No, I never did nothing that'll completely be like, yo, I can't believe I did that right there. Like,
because I'm going to do it regardless.
Yeah,
exactly. That's how I feel. I'm going to do whatever I'm going to do.
Yeah. I don't believe that for 2 seconds.
Nah, for sure. That's cool. I'm gonna do what you see me faded, G.
Yeah.
I ain't never. I mean, niggas.
I've heard you say some shit you ain't never said sober.
What? Well, like what?
I ain't finna get into it.
No. What? Hey, what you?
I want to know. Now I gotta know.
I don't want to know.
Ask you after.
Yeah, after the show though.
But but I ain't never. I can't think of a time I just being faded and you just gonna do something that you wouldn't normally do. I just honestly, it's like they say, it's like that liquid courage. Like the craziest thing I probably did was maybe send a drunk text or something like that to the person that I probably wouldn't have sent that text.
But it's something that you wanted to do though.
As somebody that's been around mostly everybody that I know drunk, and y'all are still argue with me. It's crazy.
Because niggas, I can't think of
never had a drink before?
Nothing crazy niggas really did. Cause
no.
Nah, G ain't never drank, smoked, nothing, nigga.
Hey,
but I'm not saying it because I ain't did it. I'm saying because I've watched people be drunk and high.
But what's the craziest thing we did when we was like partying and shit? We never really did nothing. We probably a fight would probably be the craziest shit that niggas.
But that shit that y'all would have done, like G acting like you hit the blunt and you go suck a dick. Like G acting like you just go blunt dick, blunt dick. Oh, a blunt's in my mouth, dick in my like. I don't understand. Like no, I'm saying that's what G act like. It just goes blunt like the penis. But But G acting like
I'm not saying. I'm telling you.
G thinks the best about everybody. That's the problem with G. G think that when these niggas get high and drunk and they start doing weird ass shit, he like, oh, they would have never done that. Nah, nigga,
Because
these
I
niggas
know
would
them.
have done it.
Because I know them sober.
They would have. Hey, they not telling you sober what they got in their mind. Like, man, G, my boy, I can't. They can't come to you and be like, hey, man,
You don't
I
think-
actually
you
would like
don't
to
think-
jack a nigga off. Like,
So
That's
you keep
crazy.
thinking. So here's the
Pause.
problem. And this is kind of the problem.
why are we pausing that? I'm not. That's what the niggas is thinking.
This is the problem.
Ain't nobody gonna tell G this. Like,
Y'all keep thinking liquor tells you who you are deep inside.
Right.
Liquor do not tell you who you are deep inside. Liquor lets you be whoever you want to be.
exactly who you want to. Be.
No. In that moment, it may not be a deep desire. I'm telling you, man, like this, it lowers inhibition. It lowers it.
This is.
Like, and y'all keep so certain, like,
So
man, you
liquor-
gotta want to be able to do this. Liquor don't just
Liquor or
it
being
be
drunk?
niggas that never been in a fight that get in fights after they drink and be drunk.
Niggas, yeah.
Who know they don't got hands, won't even fight nobody.
But G,
Like
but
with
in
Curry.
their mind,
Hey,
they scrapping though. Like
Niggas
when they
get
not
down.
drunk, in they mind they like, I wish I could really fuck this nigga up. I really want to get down with him.
Niggas
No,
get
they
drinking
know they
and
can't
start
fuck this
scrapping.
nigga. They know they
But
can't
they
even
want
do
to in
nothing.
their mind, and then they get that liquor, and they be like, fucking, I'm out there, and they get their ass whooped.
I think y'all doing this and you take the onus off of how fucked up and alcohol and drugs are.
I think you trying to take the onus off of how fucked up some niggas are.
I'm telling you they already fucked up, but why the fuck would you give them more?
Yeah, I mean,
What is the
what?
point of a passage to do it?
Well, I'm saying, when you say more, what you mean more?
Imagine putting a pedophile as the kindergarten teacher.
Oh my god, why you do that?
yeah, that's.
Did he put it on his resume?
You're missing a point.
I mean,
So why the fuck would you give humanity who's flawed at its core? They have to deal with a million things. Why would you give them alcohol and drugs?
But
okay,
that's the point. That's
G.
the thing. That's not the.
No, it's not.
that's
It's not the
thing.
point. You're not making a point.
Yes,
No,
it
you
is
already
because
got a
you're
deal.
making
You
my
already-
point.
you're
I'm
saying
not.
Yeah, you
that
are.
it's already
I'm not
bad.
because I'm not
Yes.
saying it's already bad. I'm telling you.
you just says flawed at its core.
I'm telling you, humanity is flawed at its core.
Mm-hmm.
That don't mean everything got to be something wrong. It could be. Listen, I don't give a fuck if I'm telling you a nun will suck a dick if you give her enough liquor.
And that nun been wanting to suck that dick for 10 years.
10
That
years.
don't. But you keep saying that. But you keep
And she
trying
gonna
to put
use-
it in people's
No,
mind.
but she gonna use that liquor
Coach,
as her
I'm
way to
telling you,
say,
it make
"Oh, I was
motherfuckers think
faded."
it make motherfuckers
Or
who
that
know
nigga
they
gonna say
can't
that.
fly try to fly.
But they've been wanting to fly for years.
Stop saying they want to fly.
just saying.
Stop creating
Well,
this.
I'm just saying
Okay,
they've
then
been
so you're
wanting
right.
to
Then
fly
alcohol
for
and liquor
years.
have no responsibility. It's just human mind.
Why are we giving all the responsibility
Yeah,
to alcohol and
at
liquor?
some
Why
degree-
you not
at some
giving
degree-
none?
At some degree, you got to be
Yo,
accountable,
you
even if
drunk
you
now?
faded.
Why you mad?
Yeah, even if you
Because
faded.
I'm
high?
Because
Nigga, like,
I'm
what's
telling
happening?
y'all something that's innately evil right in your face, and I'm arguing with you about it.
No, I get
You
that
not
you're saying
arguing
this.
with me
You get-
about it.
No,
So
I
So
get
then
what
why
you're
are you
saying.
talking about humans? And I'm telling you, here's
G,
something that's
G,
evil.
Okay, hey, raise your hand if you ever drunk liquor in your life.
No.
Raise your hand if you ever drunk liquor in your life. Hey, raise your hand if you ever taken a drug in your life.
took
Raise
some
your hand if you.
drugs.
Man, you need to be quiet. Like, you don't know nothing about no goddamn drinker and drugs. Why are you talking
But
about
he
liquor and
seen,
drugs?
but he has because G got an experience where he's seen.
Because I didn't
certain
deal with
people.
every asshole drunk and high.
Yeah, and so when G talk to niggas and they slurring and shit, that's
So I would
that's annoying to him.
I would
but-
like to not be the next motherfucker that gotta bury somebody because they got hit by somebody drunk.
Right.
I
right.
feel. I'm
No,
with
you
on that.
don't feel me.
I
Right.
do
No,
feel
you don't feel me.
I do
Because
feel
you want me
right.
talking about
Why
a drink
I
to
can't
do
gotta
that?
feel you?
Because you
Because I
want me
wanna-
talking about I gotta
No,
drink.
no,
Because you
no,
acting
no.
like alcohol
I
the
do
only way
feel you
can
on that.
affect me.
No, I feel
'Cause
you
you
on that.
acting like the only way it can affect me if I'm drunk.
No, you're right.
What are you talking about?
But the drunkenness is what we saying as far as like you saying alcohol
No, what
is
I'm
bad.
telling y'all
We just
is,
saying the
one,
drunk
it's
is the
okay to
part.
say something is wrong.
Gee, I agree with you
It's
that
okay
liquor.
to say something is wrong
I think
and
it's
be
wrong.
just that.
I think liquor is wrong.
And then and
I
accept
think
that
weed
it's
is
not
wrong.
illegal. So, but
I
past
think they're
that,
both bad.
I can't
But
say they're
past
wrong.
that, yes,
but
you
I also
can
don't
say
think
it.
that
Can't say it's
I
wrong.
don't think it's 100%.
I can say that
Say
if
I
you-
won't give it
I
to
can
that.
say that you put your
I'm not-
usage and you can
but I'm
pervert
not
it like
giving weed and liquor 100% on why niggas do bad shit
Yeah.
though.
Because a gun,
You're
a gun
not
ain't
getting
wrong,
all
but how you
the
use it is
credit to
wrong.
liquor and weed.
Yeah.
But me, this is why I don't drink. This is why I don't, because I got to be in control of me at all times. I'm never gonna do some stupid shit that I probably was thinking that like, man, I actually do want to fire on this dude or do that shit, but I get drunk. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's when I started smoking weed and drinking, G. I had a fight and it turned really bad. And I said, I'm never gonna drink or whatever again because I don't want to be that person. And I know I'm that person. I want to be that person a little bit.
Well, you proving G point right now.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not.
You said when you drink, you didn't want to be that.
Because it's in me.
I got you.
That's what I'm saying. It's in me.
You keep
It's in me.
saying like you keep saying everything is in humans.
Exactly.
There's not one thing not in humans.
Yeah, not it. Guess what's not in me? Sucking no nigga dick.
Yeah,
That's
never.
not in me.
You keep saying that, Coach.
That's not.
And so what you're saying?
So
G,
wait,
that-
hold on.
Go ahead,
I gotta make sure. He gotta say this out loud. So you saying you think sucking a nigga dick is in me? This is what you trying to tell me?
I'm telling you, you put enough pink cocaine in your system and you'll probably suck a dick.
No,
You sound
no,
fucking
that's
ridiculous.
crazy.
I'll give how much pink cocaine. Wait, hold up. Because I'm way further sucking dick than you. So if you got pink cocaine, you will suck some dick. If you got a bunch of pink cocaine.
I've watched people, Coach, who wanted drugs, right?
No,
Niggas
fuck
who-
that. I'm asking you.
I'm giving
Do you
you
think
something
pink
more.
cocaine will make you suck dick?
I'm telling you, I wouldn't try it because I don't want to suck a dick.
Pause.
I'm telling you that. I watch heroin.
I'm not putting
I
myself
watch
in a
heroin
situation.
turn people.
It's a sucking on
I
it.
watch
Oh,
heroin turn
right.
people
Okay.
that wasn't it just to get more like, bro, like y'all are.
This nigga.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. But I think where we
Listen,
disagree.
we're not the authentic. Like we're not the sanctioning body to vote alcohol illegal or drugs illegal. So it's not like this conversation is really the centerpiece of the future, right? This is just an idea that we can actually be honest on.
This nigga.
Yeah, but there's a nuance to it though.
There
That's what
is
I'm
no
saying.
nuance.
There's a lot
There
of
is
nuance.
no positivity about it at all.
There's no positivity about being drunk and perverted. There's positivity in consuming certain alcoholic beverages. There's healthy benefits to consuming
No,
wine.
there's not.
Consuming wine and fermented fruits, there's health
You're
benefits
not
to
talking about that.
it. You talking about alcohol. You talking about drinking liquor.
Yeah, like why are we doing that? Like
I'm
we're
not
not
doing-
talking about you having a glass of wine.
Okay. You saying liquor is bad though.
Uh,
So when you say liquor is bad, that's the whole liquor spectrum. And
no,
so
you're hoping it's the whole liquor spectrum so you can actually lean on the fact a glass of wine in the conversation.
no, that's not what I'm
So
saying.
then let's talk
I'm-
about, let's say for real.
Okay.
Liquor is bad. It does nothing good for you in your life. Please don't compare it to a glass of fermented grapes.
Hey, I put it to you like this. I know people who take shots of scotch and whiskey every fucking night for health benefits. Every night. And they won't drink during the day. They won't drink at no parties or functions, but they will have that scotch every fucking night with some blueberry juice and lime and the whole little shebang. And it's hard liquor. It's hard liquor. And I'll be like, okay, you taking that. You know, I'll be taking my shots. Like I'll take 2, 3 because I like to drink sometimes. But they'll take it and be like, nah, I'm good. This is what I'm gonna do. This is just, this clear my sinuses. When I wake up and yada yada, A, B, C, and D. And this is sometimes it's fucking E&J, sometimes it's Jack Daniels. And I'll be like, why are you getting that? Why don't you just get some good shit? And they be like, nah, this is good enough. And this is shit that you would normally see a nigga slizzard with, nigga. E&J, Erkin Jerk.
Hey, you know what, Sega? I'm gonna leave G alone this because
Yeah,
any
Jigga,
nigga who would
Jigga,
say that
He's sitting
he don't
over the
want to
top.
take no pink cocaine because he don't want to suck no dick.
I feel it.
I understand
I
where
know
you're
where you're coming
now.
from,
Like,
and
if
I'm
you
not.
think
He
that
not
that's
wrong.
gonna be the
G
end
not
result of
wrong.
pink cocaine, then
Yeah, but
I get it. I'm not touching pink.
I don't think
that-
personally. I don't think if G snort if he do pink cocaine, I don't think if G drink say whatever. I don't care how fucked up he get. He
You
ain't gonna want
don't
to suck
know
no dick.
what's gonna happen. To
I know you
people
ain't because
when
you ain't gonna want to do that.
He don't
that
want to
ain't
see
you.
the possibility. He don't wanna
That
get
ain't
to
you.
that.
But
He
we
don't
know.
wanna know.
We knew the
Let
nigga.
me ask you a question. Do you think alcohol or like an abuse of alcohol or like too much drugs take you out of your mind?
Too many drugs take you out of your mind.
Like too much takes you out of your mind.
I think too much of anything. Yeah, but yeah.
God damn it.
Nah,
never mind.
I think too much of anything.
G said he don't want to get drunk and see what's on the other side
You
of them
saying
jeans.
too
He
many
ain't
drugs?
tryna-
Come on,
he
nigga.
ain't
Too
tryna
much
see
of
it.
anything gonna take you out your
I
mind.
get it.
But okay. Of course, drugs gonna fuck you up, G. Of course they are. You overdo. You OD. Niggas OD. Of course, drugs gonna fuck you up. But moderation, my nigga. Moderation in any type
We're
of.
not talking about moderation.
You talking about niggas that perverted, get drunk, and get fucked
We
up.
talk. That's what we talking about.
Right. So niggas
Most
that
people
get,
that indulge, that's how they indulge.
right. So the
How many
problem.
people you
so,
see smoke crack
Right.
weekly?
So the problem is how they indulge in it. The problem is how they don't. You know what I'm saying?
It's not the problem of indulging. If you give human beings
It
who
is,
are
though.
flawed possibilities of escape, they will take them.
Well-
there's a system here made to create walls, 1,000 things. We don't do a good job as a society to care about other humans. So then if you put gambling in front of them, they're going to take that as a possibility. If you put alcohol there, all of these things will
Food,
be
sugar,
abused.
yeah, you know, junk food, all that. I agree. But at some point, where's the accountability for that person? You know what I'm saying?
You keep saying that. That's the only thing it is. It ain't like Hennessy got to pay when somebody kills somebody. When somebody runs, how many checks you seen Hennessy pay out every year because a drunk driver hit somebody?
No, real, but that's
So
that.
since when is humans the only people not being held for this?
But you saying so Hennessy's
How
bad.
many-
Hennessy's bad for making Hennessy.
I'm not. What's the good in it?
Well, low key Hennessy is just wine at the end of the day, my nigga.
It's not.
It is. It
Ah,
is.
yeah.
It's made out of grapes. Yes, it is. It's made out of
It's
grapes.
not. But
It
just
really
because
is.
something is made out of grapes
It's
don't
like-
make it wine. It's
No,
a process to be
listen,
wine.
listen. It's you know, remember them concentrated juices we used to get that you put in the freezer? That's what Hennessy is.
listen,
Hennessy is that version of wine, so that they could ship the shit and stretch it. But that's what Hennessy is. Niggas cracked open the case. Niggas start drinking it. But my point is,
Okay, so if I gave you a bag of spoiled grapes, would you eat them? No.
Nah.
So stop saying that. Stop
but
insulting my intelligence.
I'm not insulting your
nigga.
intelligence. I'm
Just
actually
listen. How many
building off of
times
the-
you seen
the
the
nuance.
alcohol companies come together and say, all these people got hit by cars, we paying for all these funerals? Never.
You never seen a gun
So when
company
have you
come together
I'm
either, though.
asking you, so here we go. I'm asking you this again. How many times you ever seen it get done? How many times you seen an alcohol company come together and say, here's money for everybody got hit by and killed by a
Personally,
drunk
I ain't
driver?
never seen them do it. Personally.
How many times have you seen human beings be responsible for hitting somebody after drinking? All the time.
I feel like that conversation, that's kind of moving the goalposts.
Yeah,
as
because
far
how
as
do
you talking about,
you gotta
hit
blame
and
the gun
run,
on gun
No,
creator
it's
now.
not.
then
It's not
so-
moving the goalposts.
Hey, can somebody in the lunch table, please? And I hate to put y'all on blast, lunch table, but I want to ask y'all a question. Does anybody have a story they want to share with us to where when you got drunk or got high and did some shit that you would have never done in your life, other than Miss Hummus?
Exactly.
Because I feel like Miss Hummus is be too truthful sometimes.
Yeah.
Miss Hummus be kind of too much of the truth. Like anybody at the lunch table got to like have any guy at the lunch table ever sucked some penis?
No.
Got drunk and high.
As if they gonna tell you.
And actually, I'm just saying, I'm asking.
Don't
Puffy
wanna
never
hear
told you
that.
he had nobody rub cum on his
Maybe.
nipples.
Maybe somebody.
I'm gonna tap out. It's 5 o'clock, y'all. I'm gonna holler.
Shout out to Black Bishop. Thank you for the $2.
Trap, don't you dare.
Shout out to Black the Bishop. Thank you for the $2. Game and Jim Jones are the same type of people. Interesting. I don't know what type of person that is. Shout
You
out
know
to
that. You know
Baseline.
that,
Thank
man.
you for the $2. What up, G? How you doing, homie? Hope all is well. I'm trying to hold up, bro. I'm working on it. Shout out to Jima. Thank you for the gold coin. Much love. Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $2. I'm on my best behavior today. Salute to the lunch table. Much love, Breezy. What's going on, big dog?
It's Breezy.
Breezy,
What
what's
up,
happening?
Breezy?
And so I'm calling in on behalf of Coach and his question. What was it again?
Oh, Sniz hold up here. You about to answer this?
What's
So,
Oh,
have you
reluctantly,
ever
yeah.
been so high or drunk that you did something that you would have never done in your life? Like that you would have never even thought of doing in your life?
I've never been high, but definitely drunk. I was in New York at my uncle's retirement party.
Okay.
I was drinking Grey Goose, Hennessy, some other shit, champagne.
Grey Goose and Hennessy?
She was cross.
Yeah.
So you was dark
In
and lightning.
abundance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So my uncle's friend said something crazy to me, and we started fighting, and I got kicked out the party.
Girl, Breezy, what is this shit? That
I
ain't
swear to God.
that ain't no story.
Would that have happened if
Well,
you
that's
wasn't
a
faded?
story,
You-
because that's something that I wouldn't necessarily do. Like, I'm very self-conscious, and I don't like people to view me a certain way. So I pissed my entire family off by doing that shit.
So you normally don't be fighting.
Why is this a question?
You know what I
But
mean?
this ain't no.
If
this
I'm
ain't
drunk, yeah.
But if
Breezy, have
so-
you ever found yourself in a threesome with two women?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so
Right. No.
Breezy, everybody got fighting in their heart. Everybody
Alcohol
a fight.
never made me say, oh, I'm going to go suck dick tonight.
Okay, exactly. That's my question. Like, have you ever done some shit that ain't like everybody done thought about a fight or two, or maybe drinking do make you a little more angry or get you into a fight, but everybody didn't want it to get down, or somebody made you mad and you want to scrap. I'm talking about some shit that you ain't never thought that you would do in your life. Like you woke up and you was like, why? Who bra is this on my face? Like,
I mean, but there's some other stuff that happened. Like, I don't want to incriminate myself, but when
Do
I
it,
was
incriminate
drinking,
yourself. Go ahead.
I allegedly may have hit
Allegedly.
somebody's car and kept going.
Oh,
But
shit.
see, that's why I
Chill,
don't
chill,
drink.
chill, Breeze. Chill, Breeze.
She said, what she do?
Chill, Breeze. Chill, Breezy, Breeze.
all right, Breezy. We
Let
don't
me get off
want
the
you. We
phone.
don't want you to get in trouble,
Yeah,
Breezy.
Breezy,
don't
Breeze.
get-
Come on,
Allegedly.
track you down, Breezy, Breeze.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
down,
There you
Breezy,
go.
Breeze. Chill out.
Allegedly. Crazy.
Have a good one, Breezy, Breeze.
Hey, but hey, thank you, Breezy. Thank you for having the guts to call up here and share them stories.
We got another caller. We got another caller calling in.
Yeah, I want to hear somebody else about to tell us something.
Kai, what up?
Yo, what's good, dog? Let me turn the TV down real quick.
There you go.
Trap, I hear your ass. Shit, what the fuck, man?
No. I ain't saying that, Q. God.
But no, get back on coach. No, I ain't never did like when I was younger. I did like some stupid shit. You know, it was low riding. I mean, I'm known in Dago for like, if I got a low rider, I'm gonna hit the motherfucking switch. I don't care if I break it. It's only a fucking ball joint. At the same time, it was like times I was scared. There was one time I fucking got up in the morning, the car was still fucking running. I don't know how I got in the house. And it was another motherfucking time I was just like super faded. I was like on that Long Island. I drunk like 15 of your motherfuckers and made it home. I was scared to look at my car because I was a brand new chrome bumper and shit. I was like, damn, please don't let me fuck the Blazer up, please. But it was all good. That's all I had to say.
My man Kai, much love, homie.
Shout out, Kai.
All right, brother. But see, all that's rego.
That's not regular.
That's regular shit.
G done had enough.
It's like
Oh, well.
that's regular shit. Like, oh, I slept in the car, kept it running. Nigga, yeah, you high and drunk.
That's not regular.
That is
Nobody does that
high
without
and drunk.
being high and drunk.
You right. Nobody does do that without
And
being high
nobody
and drunk.
thinks about doing that high and drunk.
Nobody.
Y'all, the fact that we have to argue
Gee, do you
about the
think-
power of drugs and alcohol is fucking scary.
Nah, G, you not wrong. You not wrong, my nigga. You not wrong.
Like, I act like I'm leading a campaign.
Nah, you not
to
wrong.
X-nay. I'm just saying, we're like, even in Puff's situation, to ignore drugs and alcohol is the greatest problem. It's a horrible problem. Like,
right.
this is a part of what's wrong with him.
It's like the gateway, but we just saying. I mean, coach is saying we think that he wants to do this anyway.
Don't matter if he wants
And
to
then
do
the
it. If
gate-
he will
the-
not do it sober, then that's the point.
That the
So why
liquor-
would you give
Well,
him fuel?
Nah, right. But,
Imagine somebody stole a car and they running out of gas.
well, I don't think we giving it
Then
to him
you
for that. He just taking
pouring
the
the
shit.
damn gas in.
Fatima, I'm texting
Right.
you today after the show. I'm gonna text you.
I think that's what I'm saying. I think he's doing it because, like you said, it goes back to that accountability. Like you said, it's like, okay, when is Hennessy accountable? But I think motherfuckers really be drinking like, okay, I'm gonna blame it on the liquor, like the song,
Yeah,
blame
but
it
you
on the
keep
goose, blame it
doing
on Henny.
things like that, and that's kind of the problem.
That is,
Like,
that
this
is.
is
You're
why
not wrong.
liquor has no accountability in the conversation.
You're not wrong.
Because this type of talk right here, the ability, because I want to drink, so I don't want to say nothing about it, because then I have to acknowledge that
No,
what
it's
I'm
the
doing
same
is
thing.
wrong.
It's just the same thing
not
with
that-
like
why
guns.
doesn't liquor have accountability? in it?
Because
Why
guns
do they-
don't.
why
Guns
do-
don't.
It's not the same.
It's the same with however you utilize that gun.
So you think
it's gonna
alcohol and
determine-
drugs is the same?
You said what?
You think alcohol and drugs are the same?
Alcohol and drugs are the same?
You said you think alcohol and guns are the same?
I think the application, that's a very big loaded question, because the application, what you're saying,
So
I
then
think
why
is
would
the
you
same.
make that bad?
Because you have to,
pseudo-comparative?
because the usage, whoever's utilizing
It's
them
not
is
whoever
accountable for how they utilize
It's
it.
not.
It is. How not? How is it not
Okay,
so?
show me how you use a 7-year-old kid how to use alcohol
How does
responsibly.
a 7-year-old kid shouldn't be using alcohol or a gun?
Why not?
Or
you
a
can teach
gun.
a 7-year-old kid how to use a gun.
You can, but you shouldn't.
Why not?
You shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't
Why
be
not?
doing it. You shouldn't be doing it.
Why not?
It's not.
The
They
point
not.
of
It's not ready
alcohol,
for that.
the point of a firearm,
They're
right,
not ready
is-
for that.
is hunting and self-defense.
I got you.
So then give me that for alcohol.
Touche, my nigga. Touche.
So then
There's
why are
nothing
we
you can
making
give a
these
kid.
bad
There's nothing you can give a 7. There's no reason you should give a 7-year-old alcohol. Whereas there is a reason you can't teach a 7-year-old how to hunt. So that's I
So
I
then
agree with
I'm
that.
just saying,
I agree
it's
with
just-
that.
Listen,
That's a great
I'm not-
point.
Look, Miss Hunters, listen. I'm not judging y'all. Everybody I know drinks and smoke except a handful of people.
This nigga is Judge Judy. Like, what are
Judge
you talking about?
The fact that y'all think I'm judging y'all, this conversation started. This conversation started. No,
I always
that's your
tell him he do
fucking-
that.
That's people's fucking.
And I don't
shit.
drink or smoke. Like, so when I'm saying this shit, this coming from a guy who don't drink or smoke.
Have you ever drank or smoked?
Yes, I have in my life.
Okay, so I'm not just. So again, let me.
And I've actually been in a situation where you was talking about too.
Let me appeal to y'all. I'm not judging you. We were talking about Puff. Right? We were talking about Puff Daddy. I said part of Puff Daddy's rehab, if his real goal was to be better when he comes home, was to not drink and do drugs. That's how this conversation started. I'm not judging him. I'm not judging nobody. I'm telling you, he becomes a fucked up person. Or even if the person's inside of him, that gives him the ability to not judge himself when it's happening.
So you okay? Who? Somebody on the phone right now, G?
Yes.
Breeze, I'm on the phone. It's Breezy. So I have to clear something up with the lunch table. Okay. No, because I'm not that crazy to incriminate myself. Like, you guys have to read between the lines. Everything on the internet is not real. Some stuff is real, some stuff is alleged. But I just have to clear that up because people are talking crazy.
No, you good.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Breezy.
All right, Breezy.
You motherfuckers.
Yeah, Breezy, I had to clear that shit up real fast.
So again, this is how this conversation. I'm not judging you, Miss Hummus. I'm not saying whether you do drugs or alcohol. I'm not talking about you. I'm saying particularly in this situation, Puff true road to redemption starts with him being sober.
See, and that's my problem with what you're saying. Because I agree with you with drugs and alcohol. I think they do make you a worse person. But you think that's where his road to redemption begins?
Yes.
So you don't think that Puff, see, I think that some people are having a problem with that because it's almost like you're giving too much credit to the drugs and alcohol.
No, I'm giving really what drugs and alcohol are. I'm giving what really drugs and alcohol are. Y'all don't give enough responsibility. And that's the point.
Okay.
That's why in this society, people could get hit by cars of drunk drivers and alcohol have no actual accountability. Liquor companies, when there is no positive idea to it. For Puff, it starts through not doing drugs or alcohol. There should be conversations about therapy after that. But what good is therapy if you drunk or high?
Let me ask you a question. Do you think if he does therapy before he gets sober and he's in there doing therapy and they get to some of the deep-rooted issues that make him want to drink that much and do drugs that much, do you think that can help him be like, you know, maybe I don't need to drink and do drugs?
I'm telling you.
If they get to the issues that's deeper than the drinking and
I'm telling
why
you,
he's doing the drinking
it starts with the commitment of dealing with it sober.
Because you know, and I get that. Okay, I could see that.
Yeah,
you get sober first, and then maybe your understanding of what
you ever saw
your deep-rooted problems.
Drunk? Do you think a therapist could help somebody high? Like if you just smoked a crack rock, could you go see a therapist to deal with your problems?
Now I have to get back to Sega's point, because if I have talked to friends that were high, because I look at everything as being therapeutic. Like you can get therapy I could talk to you and get some therapy. I could talk to Sega and get some. So if I talk to a guy who's high, I've talked to friends that were high, and I talked to them about problems and shit, and they gave me some great advice while they were high.
Yeah.
But now they wasn't on crack. Yeah. So they wasn't like, hey man, after you do that, go steal a radio. But so they wasn't on crack. But I don't hang around crackheads. But yeah, I had a guy that was smoking high off weed and told me some great advice. I'm just saying.
I'm fine.
You say it. You ask a question. Hey, G, you got friends that smoke weed. You ain't never talked to King while he was high before.
Yeah,
no, hold up.
You
ain't never talked to King while he was high before, and he gave you some good advice.
King got some great advice.
Tell the truth. You know it's true.
Why is this part of the conversation not what I said?
What the fuck are you talking about? You said, have you ever
saying,
talked to?
Can Puff get high? Do you think a therapist's advice would work on him?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I get what you're saying, because it's like the alcohol seems to be like the gateway.
I can't hear you, Trap. You muted.
The gateway to him being the way he is. You know what I'm saying? Or being, lit. I don't say the way he is, but being lit, doing the lit shit that he was doing. The alcohol and the drugs seem to be the gateway. So I hear what you're saying, G. It's like, cut that part out, my nigga, because clearly whether that part is giving you the courage for it or it's making you do some shit you don't want to do, both need to be addressed either way, so cut that part out before we even get to trying to heal you and get you right. So I definitely understand that because I mean
I can understand that too. I can get that too. I can get that. Removing the drugs and alcohol
how
first
did this turn
can help.
into? Can somebody high off weed give good advice from Puff being able to digest?
You said a
deal with
therapist.
his issue.
Now,
Can a therapist help Puff if he's high?
Well, no,
How
because
did y'all
no,
reverse that?
because you were saying that the alcohol was making him. We were just saying like I think we think he's doing that shit because he want to do it, and you were saying well, no, the alcohol is making you do that. I'm telling you,
then why is he high and drunk doing it? Like if you really want to know about people,
gives them an escape. Give you that. You don't got to be accountable.
Why would you not be accountable if your thesis is you're accountable?
But some people do that so they could wake up and be like, oh man, I was faded. I don't remember what the fuck happened. No, niggas do that. And
in other words, every time somebody say that, y'all all lying.
Well, I don't say that. I know what I be doing.
Of course, Trap has said it.
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Trap said what?
You said, man, I was fucked up. I don't remember what happened.
I did.
So that means you're lying.
I've said that.
No,
I did.
If he don't remember, no.
So y'all actually remember everything y'all said when y'all was high and everything y'all did. So I can make sure I hold y'all from this point on accountable.
Everything? Nah, I don't say everything.
So then don't fucking lie to make bad conversation.
No, but when you use that to say like, oh, you was sucking dick, nigga, that's different.
Oh, it's different if you tell somebody else some crazy shit. But it's sucking dick,
niggas that make it crazy because it's like, nah, did y'all niggas forgot you sucking dick before? That ain't what happens when you get that faded. Like you probably
it has happened. It's stories. It's a bunch of stuff that talk about this and people. But
that's what I'm saying. I think if anybody right now, if you're a grown ass man, you get faded and you suck dick, you wanted to do that. I don't think nothing.
I know because that makes you feel better on your side about your pursuit of being drunk and high. Because Lord knows if you thought you could actually end up sucking a dick because you got too high and too drunk off pink cocaine,
that ain't why.
Maybe you may not do pink cocaine.
That ain't why niggas. I mean, that would definitely stop a lot of them. I think if niggas really truly believed like, damn, liquor gonna make me. I got the possibility of sucking dick
because they don't want to be themselves anyway.
You said they drink because they don't want to be themselves.
Yeah.
That could be.
That might be the most judgy thing I've ever seen.
That could be.
Go ahead,
Trap. A lot of times that alcohol actually makes people into themselves, though. You know what I'm saying? It puts the guard down that you have from being your natural self. Shit that you want to say that you don't have the courage enough to say. Shit that you want to do that you don't have the courage enough to do. Alcohol will get a motherfucker to do that shit. Sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
This nigga Trap just said alcohol give you superpowers.
Shout out to Moya Dice.
Confidence.
Make me a better
confidence.
Super confidence. Problem with Game and Kendrick. Why do you have a problem with Game and Kendrick?
Shit.
Shout out to Tamila. Thank you for the 6-month membership. Good afternoon, G Trap Lunch Table fam.
What's up?
G, how do you feel about? Shout out to Moni. Check her Kendrick. Please call me live 115 to 12049. Who is they? That I gotta check it out.
Moni.
Oh, that's the name of the video.
Podcast?
That's funny. That's funny.
It's my podcast.
Yeah. I saw something earlier. It was like, man, Glasses get Kendrick on the phone. I don't fucking call Kendrick.
Yeah, I seen somebody say that too, though. I seen stats said that.
I got my own fucking life. Shit, if I got a question I need to ask, that's it.
It said everybody can't get everybody can't get Kendrick on the phone the way Glasses can.
Yeah, like what the fuck are y'all talking about? I don't call this nigga. I be doing my own thing, man. Fuck. You can't say anything on the internet.
Can't say shit.
Shout out to Gloria Robinson. Much love. Thank you for the YouTube membership. Videos going up. Gene, well, thank you for 100, homie. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
See Happy Love, 6-month membership. Videos going up. See, I got you. Shout out to Starlin. Thank you for the 1-month membership. Game said he got 10,000 to wear that hoodie. He probably did. They was paying that kind of money, but you also could just unzip your hoodie and take one without it and then one with it.
They put the picture back up real quick.
You could do both.
Was the hoodie bad?
I'm gonna show you right now.
That was a dope hoodie. I had one.
Right there.
Yeah, that's pretty fly.
What was okay?
Right there.
So they asked him for a cameo in the video. On this part of the song, J-Rock says, this is Lift Me Up. He say 2 times for my nigga Gang. And Gang was supposed to do a cameo in the video. But obviously you don't know this is Gang.
Exactly.
Nigga zipped the whole hoodie up.
That was crazy.
That's crazy.
And they probably did pay for that too. Because all these people was paying a lot of money for that. But you could actually zip it down and then whip it up.
Right. Facts.
No, but whatever. I believe he got paid for sure.
Yeah,
or maybe he didn't. I don't fucking know. I mean, but they was paying at that time. Shout out to I Got Fame. What up, dog? Thank you for the $2. He got on Hurricane Chris video weeks after.
Face showing.
Crazy.
Shout out to Spot the Doc. Thank you for the $5. Does Gang still stand by Drake if he gets confirmed? he's been funding media campaigns against YG. Yes, he's still gonna be with him. Shout out to Sorry No Comments. Thank you for the $2. Brand paid him $10,000 to zip it up per stat. Yeah, but you could also zip it up and then do one with the zipper down.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Show some love. It ain't hard.
Shout out to Moya Dice. Thank you for the $2. Somebody in chat said this is Drake's Get Back. It is.
For what?
For everything. Shout out to C. Thank you for the $10. Please help me understand why the game made a post today and said I'm going to pull a mask off these clowns. So who's the clown? The media, because there's no rapper speaking on him in a negative way. Game is just keeping attention. He's the best at it. This nigga's really a ringleader, bro. He know how to
keeping his name
do the
involved,
media
though.
circus. He is the best at it. That shit don't have to mean nobody or talk to nobody. He just know how to do it. It works for. I told y'all this was gonna work if y'all kept paying attention. I'm like, this gonna work, and now look at it. Y'all just don't be listening to Glasses. I'm like, I watch him do this shit every time. He be like, man, you just don't be doing what it take, nigga. This is what it take, and he be right. Cause this shit started because I told y'all, I said, hey, let it go. Stop talking about it if you don't want to be involved. Shout out to Audrey. Thank you for the 2 jewels, 100. Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $5. I overstand. Those were real people. The average person isn't getting around them. I technically wasn't even supposed to be there, but I'm tapped in. That point.
Is that the same Breezy that be calling in?
Yeah.
Her messages be sounding so much different than how she speak.
D. Smith, let's discuss. Thank you for the $5. What type of gang member lets an outsider come to Compton, diss the homie, then acts like he didn't know it would be disrespectful?
I'm tired of having that discussion.
You know what's funny, man? That's one of the hardest things for me. Wack is saying that they didn't know it was a diss. I just don't get the value in him knowing that that's a diss and letting him come over there and shoot that. Knowing his relationships with the West Sides, knowing his relationship with TDE, I never could fathom that. You know what I mean? But, shit. I don't know how the fuck.
That's when he called me up. That's when I called him yesterday to talk about it. He goes, are you drunk? I'm like, yo, I called him up.
I mean, shit, I don't know what to do.
Are you drinking? Are you drinking right now?
No, hey, Trap, no. Hey, like, me and Trap definitely don't talk as much as G, but G and Trap do. But after the Knicks won the championship, I was talking to Trap, and he was drunk. I couldn't. I was like, I said, Trap, what's happening?
Shout out to Audrey. Thank you for the silver star.
I definitely was drunk that time. I got to call you today, Coach. Today.
Okay. Thank you for the 10 jewels, gold coin. Breezy, thank you for the $2. They be wired up agents and have no business speaking. What's crazy is I don't even think they could be the police.
Who's that?
Flacco and them. Like, I don't think them niggas have no, like, Flacco told me I got inside. Man, ain't no police telling Flacco shit. Police is real motherfucking people, too. Them motherfuckers be talking to Flacco. For what?
Crazy.
They don't even have respect for snitches.
Crazy.
Jesus.
Shout out, like, they just, like, police hanging with snitches. Like, they don't like them. They just use them to do their job. Ain't nobody calling Flacco to tell him.
Hey, G is dead right. Police don't like snitches.
The shit that I know they be like, man, nigga hate snitches. They know they bitch ass niggas. They just use them to do their job. Shout out to Lil Bitty. Thank you for the $10. People like Flacco are mouthpieces for whatever and whoever is going to give them the most monetary gain. They don't care for or about the culture, only chaos. They do it for our oppressors' consumption. That makes sense.
That's true.
Look funny.
Straight up.
Dude. Man, that's bars. Miss Peachy Peaches, thank you for the $5. Do you think Dot will forgive Game? Why Flacco ask if... Okay, first let's do these one questions at a time. Do I think Dot will forgive Game? I think he already has.
Okay.
I think he already has. I think to know Game is to kind of understand that he sees the world a little differently than any of us. So I think Dot has already, I bet Dot has already forgiven him, but he also is aware, like, damn, this nigga will, shit won't be cool. Like it's different. You know what I mean? Like I gotta be, because it's a respect that you have for somebody that looked out for you and somebody you had, a lot of appreciation for, but it's also a level of like, you got to protect yourself. And I think that's kind of what people see more versus just, it's not like a vendetta. It's more like, yeah, I got to be careful with Chuck because, you know, it could go bad. Why Flacco asked if Nip would love him?
If Nip will love who? If
That's
Nip will love who?
He asked me that. He said, you think Nip will fuck with me? I'm like, nah.
Hell to the no.
He asked you that one.
Wait a minute. Flacco asked you that?
For the God, I was like, nah.
Hell no.
That's
You'll be
That's
right
a weird
there
question for
academic.
another nigga
Be
to
right
ask
there
a nigga.
academic.
That
I
is
was like,
crazy.
nah.
Yo, nigga the troll.
Hey, Trap, you ever ask a
Never.
nigga that type of question? Hey, G, you think
I was like, nah.
Big Say
You
can fuck with
think
me?
Nip will rock with me?
That shit a
Not
crazy
at all,
question.
nigga.
So
That's a
weird
crazy
ass
question to
nigga,
ask
dude.
another man
Weird.
about another man.
Nah, I was
Yeah.
like, nah, bro.
Yeah,
No, y'all would.
he already knew that.
Y'all would be
Yeah.
like arch nemesis.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
He'd have been trying to
He
get you
ain't
killed.
like act. How you ain't like him?
Probably would slap the shit out of him. Like he
He
did.
the
Yeah,
only
like
one.
that.
He would the only one understood why I be saying what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's funny because if he was alive, he'd be like, "Get on him, G." He'd be right text, "Get on him, G." Fuck these niggas.
I could definitely see Nip smacking him.
Slapping the
Yeah,
shit
trying
out of him.
to slap on him.
Yeah.
He would have, but see, the problem is the reason he would have never got at Nip like that. He would have looked up to Nip with a different type of, you know what I mean, vigor. So it's different. Nip would have been like, "This nigga." Nip probably would have dealt with it like me, where it's like, yeah, I'm not fucking with this shit.
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
Out of all questions, that it was funny. He boiled hip hop down to how someone dressed. He didn't know. That's why I be saying people ain't hip hop. Y'all be looking at me
Said, do you
crazy.
think Nip will fuck with me?
That's
He really
crazy.
said that. Shout out to Teresa. Thank you for the
I
flowers.
should keep him up at night.
Shout out to Tasha. Tasha, what's going on? Thank you for the gold coin.
Shout out Tasha.
Unc, thank you for the $10. Yo, G100 on the Uber thing. Fools don't even pedal bikes no more. Their thing is inside in the internet. Our thing was outside. Hose, water. Whoever gets the ball gets tackled. They don't know about sideline pop, dog.
Sideline pop.
Sideline
Rack 'em
Pop
up.
was my shit, bro.
Rack 'em up,
Sideline
nigga.
pop.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Lamont Ragnar. Thank you for the $5. My phone in my pocket while I'm at work and watching. And it hit report to somebody comment. I apologize. That was not me.
Hilarious.
Phone was moving around. That's accountability. My man.
Oh, you
Right there.
reported somebody comment? Wow.
You said it was by accident. Shout out to
Yeah.
Rose. Thank you for the $5. Trap. Ye wants to meet with you. Ye wants to make meat with you. I mean beats with you. He said you're Arby's. He said you're like Arby's. You have the meat.
Bruh. Big pause.
That's super
Crazy.
funny.
Who said that?
Shout out to Cash. Thank you for the jewels. Uncle Alert. Ash
said
to
that?
Crimson. Thank you for the 25 Saudi dollars. Going to prom in a helicopter is like going to Diddy's party and assless chaps. It's ill advised.
Crazy.
Wow.
Assless chaps is crazy.
That was Ash. Wow, Ash.
Shout out to Ash. Thank you for the 10 Saudi dollars. Trap pronunciation will make Mayweather proud.
Oh wow.
Fucking proud.
Why is on me for? What's up with y'all, man?
Little Bitty, thank you for the $5. What's silly is how the same people who try to steal and appropriate our awesomeness are the same ones who tear us down and harm us. That's silly. That's an underrated bar.
Man.
Little bitty.
That's an underrated
Big
bar.
Wrote
facts.
a little bitty.
That shit be
Big
killing.
facts.
Shout out to Lamont Ragnar. Thank you for the $2. G Ether, Vlad, and Jack, and only rap once.
True story.
Shout out to Spade. What up, Spade? $2. Tech got hair and beards you can buy, Trap. Like merch.
No. For real?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to
That's
Cali Chief. Thank you for the $2. Coach at Subway getting that free foot locker. That foot long.
Oh, yeah, they got the, yeah, I forgot they got that today. Buy one, get one free today. That's a fact.
Trap.
Free football.
You don't understand what they saying. That was a gay shit.
Yeah, I know what's going on. I know
That was
what's
some
going
big
on.
cocaine shit.
It is.
Yeah, that
it
was-
is
That was a
it
good
is
point,
a
Trap.
free.
Fuck what they talk about, Trap. That was a good alert.
I forgot all about
Turn my gay
I
shit to a
forgot all
commercial.
about it. I forgot all about it. It's today.
Shout out to
Foot long.
Unc. Thank you for the $2. Facts, Trap. Hilarious. Phone call reference.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, before you go to the next one, hey, Trap. What that? I love Subway. What was they talking about?
They got
free
a
food.
buy
Look,
one, get
there
one
you go.
free.
You on
Buy
there.
one, get one free Sunday.
They doing what they doing,
They
Trap?
got buy one, get one free today.
They doing buy one, get one free.
That's
Yeah,
lit.
today.
Subway today.
Yeah.
Hey, I guess I'm gonna have 2 foot longs today. All right, fuck it.
Shout out to
Where the peak
504
cocaine
Scooby.
at?
Thank you for the $20. Wow. Yo, G, what you be doing? You go to all these different cities. You do like a meet and greet, or you just be chilling at the studio with artists you rock with from that
Nah, he
city?
performed.
For the most part, when I go fuck around, I usually go check out some artists I fuck with in the ghetto. I try to go spread my verses, do a couple features, chill, eat the food, feel me, relax, get my head together while I'm away. Like when I'm out of town, my head is free. Like when I'm here, I'm always thinking and moving. But when I'm somewhere else, I'm able to kind of just take in a different environment.
Every day is a meet and greet for this nigga. That niggas be out talking to everybody. I'd be like,
shout out to Tasha. Thank you for the 500 check dollars, Tasha. Hey, G Sega Trap King Coach. Y'all have been on my mental and spiritual journey to stop listening to all the toxic and craziness around the world. But I'm happy to catch it live on Friday, show love and support to everyone at the lunch table. That's a good start because we underestimate exactly like how much the internet and social media can play on your mental.
That's facts.
You know what I mean? So that's a good thing, Tasha. That's really good. And you do have to, like I've said this, it's like, that's like a Drake fan, bro. Like, why would you come here if you think that I pick on him? Like, if you was talking shit about Scarface, I would not be on your live. If you was talking shit about Too Short or Snoop, I would not be on your live.
As soon as I hear something stupid, skip.
What he said about Snoop Dogg? Oh, I'm gone.
Yeah,
I'm not even gonna leave a comment.
Right.
Like, you got to be a different type of cuck to come and watch somebody you like get fucked over.
Man,
cuck is crazy.
Wow. No, because that's cucking. Like, if you like activities. A stand and you follow me or you comment on the things I'm saying and you feel like I talk shit about somebody you like and that gets you going, you're a cuck.
That's crazy. That's real shit.
Cali Chief, thank you for the $100, man. We appreciate that. Since we supporting, let's get to it. Powder Fund, footlongs for Coach.
What?
Yo.
What's happening, guy?
Al Dakar, thank you for the $2. Stop talking shit about me and Natasha and get a life, Coach.
Oh, shit.
What did he say? Kyle been bugging.
Shout out to Ms. Hummus. Thank you for $10. Glasses, you're simplifying the use of heavy drugs and alcohol use. These people are trying to escape their pain. A lot of people refuse to deal with their past trauma. Let's not do that, G. But that's the problem, Ms. Hummus.
Got to deal with it.
That's the problem.
Got to deal with it.
You got to deal with it. Like, deal with it. Right? I think that's what Puff does. I think he's dealing with, like, do you know how odd it is to get turned on because somebody pissed on somebody else?
That's crazy, yeah.
But G is just knocking somebody else freakiness though. Like
even the term freakiness is gay shit.
Kink shaming. You kink shaming right now.
Yeah,
man.
he's kink shaming.
That is kink shaming.
You judging again. You judging again.
I'm not judging. The term kink is saying something is wrong. Like a kink, you know, like if you have a kink in a rope, is that rope as strong as it should be?
It's not straight. It's not a straight rope.
You need to pull it straight.
Undo it
it's not judgment. That's why they use terms to label these things. Like, no, you have to deal with it. Or it's going
What's the definition of kinky? Because he started taking these root words and trying to make him into what he wanted to make him into. Now, don't get me wrong. I like what he did there. That was really good, though. That was really good. That was great. But we look at kinky. It's not about the
Give me a good reason why pissing on somebody should turn you on.
I mean, that ain't my thing.
That could be something into. I don't know what the fuck.
I'm asking you, why would you?
I can't explain that.
Like when I see a woman, right? When I see a woman that has a narrow waist, a round bottom, I understand I'm looking at something that has something to do, right, with creating children. Now, how I actually pervert it and not make a child is a different conversation. But what about seeing somebody get pissed on would make you want to make that person, or you want to sleep with that person?
What I can understand how some people like feet. I'm not in the feet, but but some people are in the feet though. You know what I'm saying?
Some people love
feet. That's not my thing. No, but that's the same type of thing. People got different type of things they like.
But I'm telling you, I'm saying, but a lot of these things are birthed out of trauma.
Now let me ask you this, G. What
the fuck would feet have to do with dick and like making kids? Like
people like feet.
What if a guy or a woman likes to get peed on? Did that make them weird also?
I think anytime you start to introduce urine,
or any type of
when the body naturally stops urine from happening during sex, means something might be a little off.
Now I don't know. I don't know if I agree with you if it naturally stops the.
Your body stops it.
Nah, you can't.
Like it
come and
stops
piss
your.
at the same
Okay,
time.
I'm saying.
Urine
Okay.
coming
So
through
have
your
y'all
urethra.
ever? So nobody ever
Okay,
went.
this is finna go.
Oh yeah, it's about to go crazy.
Never
It's about to
mind.
go kind of bad.
I don't want to
You
do
ain't
this.
never pissed when you was
Shout out
coming.
to Unc. Thank you for the $2. Trap.
Like they kept sucking.
Thank you for $2. Trap. What's about old Coke? What's about old Coke though?
What?
What's about old Coke though?
Oh, I got it.
Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $5. Alcohol never made me suck. Oh, cock or any freaky festivities. Now fighting is another story.
Exactly.
People be fighting though.
Shout out to Cali Chief. Thank you for the $20. Say Sega. Ray J talked about your support during his Breakfast Club interview. Wants to personally thank you with dinner, drugs, and a drink.
Hilarious.
Coach, can you come? He has a Subway at his crib with unlimited hoes.
stupid.
Okay, but see, I like that one
serious,
because, guys, when I said 2 foot long, I was actually talking about sandwiches. Since the '96, talking about Coach, you start. No, I was real sandwiches. I'm talking about. Guys, I'm gonna eat sandwiches, not no.
That's what they call them,
Not
sandwiches. Now.
penises.
That's what they call them now, sandwiches in the
Yes.
community.
Guys, I'm eating sandwiches, guys. Like, can we stop with
If
that?
gay folks start calling them sandwiches, this is gonna be the
It's a
greatest
wrap, right.
pod stream ever.
So now you got gay niggas call them sandwiches. Now you fucked me over. You saw GB doing that shit?
$5.
Thank you for the $2.
$5.
Trap does not need liquor to touch the meat.
Yo, bro.
Need liquor to touch the meat.
No
Oh,
excuses.
How
Shout
y'all
out
make
to
the
Ash
sandwiches
to
gay?
Cripson. Thank you for $25, $70. Coach, keep healthy. Lil Wayne away from drugs. Weezy F Baby and F is for pharmaceuticals.
Facts.
Great.
Pharmaceuticals. Shout out to Lamar. He probably said that. Shout out to Lamar Ragland. Thank you for the $2. Trap, this the time to drop your game video.
you're right. I'm gonna do it today.
Cali
Right.
Chief, thank you for the $8. Say, Trap, there is a meat competition in Queens this
Oh
weekend.
my God.
That's
Word on the
crazy.
streets is you like the tenderism of meat touch. It's pretty good.
Oh,
Pretty
speed.
good.
God damn.
Hey,
Shout out to Astro Black. Thank you for the $5. 80% of the prison population was under the influence when they committed their crimes. Facts that. The fact that I'm arguing with
crazy
these
number.
dudes about this is crazy, and we all know it.
I never heard that. I hate when people do that. 87% of them. Get the fuck. Where you get your numbers from?
Trap, where they got them numbers from, Trap?
Where are them numbers
Where them
from?
numbers come from? Hey, and no,
87%.
You know that's like the Satan in y'all
Was
just
smoking weed and drinking when they did their crimes.
87% of the people that got locked up was wearing red at the time. Just get the hell out of here, man.
Shout out to Kai. Thank you
Stop
for the
it.
$2. Keep doing good with your sobriety, Natasha. Exactly, Natasha. Fuck
Yeah,
them.
Natasha dropped
no,
some
wait,
$2.
wait, hold on, man. Don't make
She
it
didn't pay.
sound
She
like
didn't pay for the.
we
She
was
didn't pay
I'm
for
for
the chat.
Natasha's
No,
sobriety.
she
you for
said
the
some
50
shit in the
check
chat,
dollars.
though. I'm gonna
Gee,
tell
I was
Shout
a
out,
drug
Tasha.
addict and a meth addict for
There you go,
20
right there.
years, but clean and sober for 16 years.
Yeah.
I was very promiscuous back in those days. Exactly, Natasha.
But was
Thank
it the
God
meth
for you.
or was it she
Bruh.
I'm saying Natasha
was
just
she
wanted
wanted
pop
to
that
get
thing
it
loose. Like,
cracking,
I don't know.
or did she? Is she saying the meth had her cracking?
Tasha might have just said she was letting that
That's
thing
all I
free.
was. That's all
I
I
used to
was.
Yo,
not
leave-
believe
yo, leave
Satan
Q
was in
later on.
everybody, but I'm sure at this point.
What he said?
I did not believe Satan was in everybody. I'm starting to believe Satan was really in everybody.
Why?
Because y'all just something
Is
else.
she? That's the difference, though.
Oh,
Did
man.
she?
Is
Was
she
she
one that got
already
Shout out
like
to Kai,
popping?
thank you for the
What
$2.
you
Smoke
say?
Was she
weed every
partying like,
day.
hey, you know?
But it got to be 30% THC though.
Oh, he's smoking that gas.
Shout out to
Smoking
Scooby.
on
Thank
that
you for the
gas.
$2. This whole conversation is pausable.
It is.
I agree
Right.
now. Now that y'all talking about these
Shout out to
sandwiches.
Richard. Let him cook.
Foot
750 jewels. Thank you. Tamila, thank you for the $2. Glass of sweet red wine and the blunt is good for me. There it is.
Fact.
Ain't no there it is.
Right.
Like, what the hell you talking about there it is? There
There it is. There
You said
it
glass
is.
of glass
You
said,
want to say you
gonna be
drunk
sucking
ass?
penis tonight.
There it
Drunk
is.
ass out of
Gonna
here.
be sucking some penis
Not
tonight.
with one glass of wine, but if
There it
if she take 12 glass of wine, it
About
might
to
be
sucking
different.
penis at
bottle.
Raleigh Banks.
Shout out to Audrey. Thank you for the Listen, y'all ever wonder why alcohol can make you forget about your problems?
In the Bible, it
That
say
means
drink
your
liquor.
problems don't exist no more.
The
Even
Bible
though your
say-
problems do exist anymore.
The Bible
Drink
say
away the
drink
pain.
liquor if you got a heavy heart. My nigga.
The fact that you can drink away something that's actually hurting should really make you scared of this. But whatever. Shout out to Audrey. Thank you for the Silver Star. Something that's actually happening.
Hey.
Lamar Ragland, thank you for the $5. After the last episode, Trap said what I learned is niggas don't like to touch meat, and I'm fine with it. I'll push the line.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I use sriracha on my sandwiches from Subway. Not no extra mayonnaise. Stop saying that shit, please.
Shout out to Scooby. Thank you for the $5. You ain't been drunk until that drink that Incredible Hulk back in the early 2000s.
Remember them
Yeah,
shit?
that's exactly
Remember
right.
that shit?
Incredible
The
Hulk.
Hypnotic? The
Hypnotic.
Hypnotic?
Hypnotic right
Hypnotic
there.
and Henny, boy.
Hey,
Shit.
that used to be my
That
shit.
shit used to be glowing green.
Man,
Shout
that
out
was
to
some
Squad.
crazy-
Thank you for the
crazy
$5.
night.
Trap. If Diddy come home with the pink, don't get caught and wake up sore.
Yo, man, what's up with y'all?
He said,
Leave
long as you get the
pause.
first, he can be the second person.
Pause,
Shout out to
man.
Miss Hubbins. Thank you for the $5. Coach, you my new op. Why you say fuck me for? You ain't like Breezy's story, but you say I can't answer the question. Make up your mind, fool.
Miss Hummus. First of all, I never said fuck y'all. I would never say that to you, Miss Hummus.
Never.
I appreciate what you do for us. I love you, Miss Hummus. I never say fuck you. But Miss Hummus, you know for damn sure, I knew for sure you was gonna call and give us a story. I knew you already had one.
She got the stories.
That's all I was saying. Anybody else other than Miss Hummus, I know you was gonna call and share.
Thomas was thugging for sure.
Yeah, we already
Thugging.
know.
Shout out to Pop Teasy. Thank you for the $5. All addictions are people self-medicating from trauma. And you chase that high to cover the hole and end up escalating. Next thing you know, you sucking penis. Exactly.
That's crazy.
Simple mathematics.
It's like Bob Saget in the
Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $2.
Crying.
All allegedly and was a parked car allegedly in Idaho. Allegedly. Remember, it's allegedly. Shout out to Pop Teasy. Thank you for the $2. AA will tell you if you hear you and you can't drink like others.
Glasses got me wondering about this peak cocaine at this point.
Shout out to
Pink
Lamont
cocaine.
Ragnar. Thank you for the $2.
Cocaine.
You don't believe in Molly when they talk about that?
No, I gotta see, cause so you think all these niggas like Future and all these niggas who rap about Molly a lot, you think them niggas just sucking dick?
No, Molly has
be
niggas
surprised?
doing some shit. Molly had everybody doing some shit when
you
that shit was cracking.
No, you wouldn't.
I don't know. I think we
No,
should
you
all
wouldn't.
take Molly.
You would
What?
not be surprised. I definitely would.
And we should see, like, if
What happened if you end up sucking somebody's dick? Then?
I'm gonna be straight. Like,
It's-
I
that's
think
why-
we
but
all
here's
gonna leave
my
out this
thing.
room
What
as
if you liked it?
heterosexual
I'll
males.
tell you this. This is what I think, because I tried Molly before I keep it me, but all it made me want to do was be creative. I literally made
Creatively
beats
suck dick.
for like 10 hours. I'm crying.
Shout
Fuck
out
out
to
of
Lamont
here.
Ragnar. Thank you for the $2. Chap, you can't call G a judge when you hate the
if
West.
niggas suck nigga Molly,
Oh,
they
get
want to
outta
do it
here.
already. Yeah, that's just what
Shout out
that
to
is.
Ugg Ditto. Thank you for the $2. Was Sega high when talking about Ray J? Yes.
G
Shout out
acting
to
like somebody
Love
dropped some
Shania.
Molly in this studio. We gonna have an orgy.
Thank you for the
Yeah,
10 €. I'm not going to be here. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna know what y'all did. Shout out to Tua. Thank you for the $5.
That
Dama
nigga
does
work.
it. WD Volume 1 out now. Grab that. Grab the homie project, man. Tua, man.
Yeah, Dama doesn't.
Great.
Even
Dama
though he went
doesn't.
at, even though he went at my boy on the project though, the songs that I
WD
heard from it though
Volume
was
1 out
tough.
now. Grab that. Dama
Yeah.
does it, man. Pick it
Songs
up.
I heard was tough though, Dom, man. Keep it up, Dom.
Mika, I miss you. What's going on? $20. Love y'all ties.
Mika.
What up?
Scissor, thank you for the 3-month membership. Staff said he told Wack and Gang that it was a diss, so I don't know how they can say they didn't know. A lot of mixed messages going on. I saw that too. He was saying that he think that they shouldn't do it. No, that was after. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm over it, bro.
This got crazy.
I'm just so
This shit got crazy.
disappointed. I don't even lie.
Man.
Shout out to Lamont Ragnar. Thank you for the $2. Nip probably disappointed at him even asking you that.
Facts.
No, for sure.
For
You think he like me?
Oh, that's a weird
what?
question. my
Yeah,
nigga.
Shout out
like
to
me,
Audrey,
crazy.
thank you for the 2 jewels. Sparkle. Tamila, thank you for the $5. You can forgive, but still not deal with that person. I know because I have done it and not losing no sleep. Yeah, and that's the trick. You know what I mean? Like that ain't really. I think it's such a duality dealing with all of this business and people in it for sure.
Facts.
Shout out to Breezy, thank you for the $2. No pause.
Always support.
Miss Lisa Come, thank you for the $50. Hey, G, in the lunch table, drinking and getting high is not good. Let's just get that out the way. But fuck that, I'm judging Puff. If he was allegedly drugging other people. Wait, did Cole just say 2 footlongs? Yes, he did.
Why?
Oh,
Sandwiches. Sandwiches.
Yes, he did.
No ham. All chicken.
Shout out. Still sound bad. Shout out to Scooby, thank you for the $5.
You can't make chicken.
Ladies,
bad.
ladies. G said, when I'm out of town, my head is free. Was the green light for y'all to pull up. That is not what that means.
Crying.
That is not what that means.
I agree.
Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $2. Coach, you be into something. Never mind. Exactly.
Wait a minute, Breezy. Hold up now, Breezy.
Breezy's on
Shout out to
fire.
Tool Man. Thank you for the
Hold
$20.
up, Breezy.
Put the clowns on Goofy Time and lead them over there. They gonna eventually flame out Hustle Man. Hell nah, Nip wasn't fucking with Flacco. Facts.
I don't know.
Shout out to
Waiting on
Deluxe.
her.
Thank you for the $2. The Lust Hour.
That's a good
Lush
one.
Hour was
That
crazy.
was a good
That was
one.
The Lush Hour
That
was
was good.
crazy.
The Lush Hour.
That was good.
Shout out to Higher Purpose. Thank you for the $5. These people love to blame drugs and alcohol for being a fucked up person, escaping all accountability. That's why people don't get better. I'm gonna tell you why I just disagree with that, Higher Purpose. Because alcohol and drugs are never blamed. Never. Never blamed. They've never been blamed ever.
But how do you blame them if it's the person that's using them? If
It's
they sit
not
there,
the people that use them.
if they sit there, they're not gonna fuck with nobody.
They're innately unproductive.
So let me ask you this, G. You don't already think and this is not a shot at Sega or Trap, I got love for y'all, but because I don't think they do this. But if somebody is using it, if somebody using drugs and alcohol to a point to where they're doing fucked up weird shit, you don't already think they already have a problem?
I think it could be true, and then I think it's not true as well.
Kind of
I
like
think drugs and alcohol have brought out the worst in people that existed, and I think drugs and alcohol have made people that they weren't.
like when crack was
Actually.
making niggas steal shit.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel
People
you.
wasn't thieves.
Yeah, they wasn't thieves.
They
till
never thought
became
about stealing
crackheads.
something, and then crack or like.
See, that's bullshit. We all got some thievery in us. Like all of us
All
think
right,
about.
next
No,
question.
we all think
Well,
about
at the
stealing
end of
shit.
the day,
No, we
survival.
don't.
We have survival in this.
Gee,
No,
you
we
talking
do
about-
not
You
all
thought
get
about
big
stealing
brains.
something your whole big
That was
age.
survival for them.
In your whole life,
Yeah,
you
but
thought
I
about.
know people that never
Let's
thought
get
about
that.
stealing nothing.
Shit, I done stole shit before.
This nigga G talking crazy.
Shout out to Professor, the Puffessor. I like that. Puffessor.
Professor.
Thank you for the gold coin.
No, they
Yeah,
smoke.
man, thank you for the 200 jewels and the sunshine. Shout out to Tamila. Thank you for the $2. Sweet red and the blunt is my relaxation. Sweet red. I like how you say it.
Say it again.
Red.
Sweet red.
Shout out to Ms. Hummus. Thank you for the $5.
Kush.
Coach, why you say fuck me for? Is what Axe said when he reacted to 616 in LA. It's a joke on the interwebs, Coach.
Oh, my bad. Hey, my bad, hummus. I'm not up on it. I'm not up on it.
I'm not on the net.
Yeah, I'm not on be up
Thank
on the
you,
net.
Kai, for the $2. Coach, you a Swifty. Get your pink coca.
Pink
Wow.
Okay.
Q was on fire too today.
I don't be on the net, guys. I have sex with women. I'm sorry.
Shout out to Two because he ain't tried pink cocaine.
I have sex with women.
He
I'm
ain't
sorry,
tried no
guys.
pink
Real
cocaine.
not on the
Shout out
net.
to Two,
I
man.
be having
Thank
sex
you
with
for
the
the
real
$5.
women.
Real women, okay?
The Bible also says to be sober of mind. The point is to consume it and not to be gluttonous with it. Then it becomes a deadly sin. See, I never knew that.
Yeah, true.
I just
Well
seen enough
said.
people high and drunk.
Yep.
I don't need to know what God said about it. I saw it. I mean, I learned what God said, but I saw it. Shout out to Lil Bitty. Thank you for the $5. The attempt to escape from pain is what creates more pain. Quote about addiction by Gabor Mate. Damn, that's
I like
pretty
that.
dope.
You
That
gotta
wasn't
The
dope.
attempt to escape from pain is what creates more pain. Damn.
Yep.
That's actually
Bars.
deep. That's
Yep.
deep right there.
Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $2. He is a freaky frog on the low.
Freaky Frog.
Ficky.
She's not talking about. She's talking about Puff.
Oh,
Yeah.
shout out to y'all. Yeah.
Wait, who you talking about, Breezy?
Shout out to Lady Louisa. Thank you for the $5. I understand why Gang was rambling on IG Live after the pop out now. Also, why he kept asking Stat was Dot dissing him. Guilty conscience. No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. on the East Coast time.
Yeah, that.
Hopefully we got you through your Friday. This your last day and you get your weekend off. Sunday dinner, we back.
buddy.
Go on, hit the like button on YouTube, Twitter,
that like
retweet
button,
this link,
man.
Facebook,
Like
share this
time.
post.
We live on Sunday?
We do this stream. Yep, we do this
sir.
stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. New podcast just dropped Tuesday. Listen to it on iHeart Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast from. No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart.
Yeah, that.
Our sponsors, Coach.
Millsbymanny.com.
MANNIE.com. This weekend, tomorrow, come get your.
Get
you know
a
what? It
Soul
might not be
Bowl.
Soul Bowl because we got the funeral.
Hey, don't read
Oh,
don't read
yeah, that's
don't read
right,
that
that's
last.
right.
Don't read that last super chat.
That's right. That's right.
Don't read that.
What's
Skip that one.
Anyway, check out the podcast, man. Executive produced by Charlamagne the God, Black Effect Podcast Network. You already know.
Yep.
Shout out to Breezy. Thank you for the $2. You, Coach. Damn
No,
it.
don't read that. Breezy,
Much
what?
love. We will see y'all Sunday,
Hey,
man.
G, hey,
Yo,
G,
yo,
know
Dom,
time
I
for
made
Brother
the
JU,
call,
one time for
Dom.
Brother JU,
Hold
one
on,
time for
Trap.
Brother JU.
Where's that, Trap?
Yeah.
What? No, I'm just
Where's
saying,
the podcast?
the podcast on ADHD Network 718 right there. Go check it out.
Yeah.
It's the GTKPRS episode 33. Great episode. You know what I'm saying? Glasses spoke his mind about the situation that been going on all week, though. You know what I mean? And, it was a good one, though. And look forward
Say
to
it.
that.
No, go ahead, Trap.
No, we go. Go ahead.
Sega, go ahead. Where you
Yo.
find you at?
Oh, Sega Misfit on IG. One time for our brother JU Misfit.
Man,
Thrive in
rest in peace,
Paradise.
Jay, man.
My
Rest in
nigga.
peace. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
Coach,
that-
where could they find you at?
Wolfpack_Prime on the Instagram and Coach Chaos 5151 on X.
You're gonna have to do an X Live to get Coach booming.
Yeah, for
That's
real.
fact.
Hey,
That's
Today
fact.
might be the day.
guys, I'm
Yeah.
not trying to come out the closet either. If I
Oh,
if I
man.
was gay, I'd be unapologetically
Why
gay.
are you not trying to come out?
No, I'm
You're not
saying,
trying, right?
like, I'm not trying to come out the closet.
Started, bro.
Hey, guys, hey, no, for real. If I was gay, I'd
You
be
wanna
so
stay in the
super
closet.
gay. I'd be
Why you not
super duper
trying?
gay, guys, if I was gay.
He started said, "I'm not coming out the closet."
I'm not
trying
I swear to God, if I was gay, I'd be so gay. It'd be
Stay in
crazy
there,
how gay
Coach.
I'd be.
Let's just stand there, Coach.
Hey,
Shout out to Two Man the Great.
I'd be taking
Thank
all y'all
you.
niggas.
Thank you for the $5. The further this convo goes, Coach sounded like he a fucked up person. I swear to God, bro.
I know, hey.
The more you listen to Coach, you be like, this nigga is wild, bro.
That must be a new person. That must be a new person. Everybody
you.
already know I'm a little fucked up.
We'll see y'all Friday. Much love. We'll see y'all
Right.
Sunday. Much love.
Hey,
Easy,
y'all
easy,
better be
easy.
glad I'm not gay though.
Yeah, that. You ain't